back again, as we always do. How y'all doing out there? Hopefully everybody's doing well. It is Friday Eve. You know, we're
He said
live.
Friday Eve. What? Okay.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
everybody. Shout out to Kane. He's wearing multiple hats. He got us going on all different platforms. So, you gotta bear with us and everything. We're gonna just talk sometime, family. Okay.
yeah.
We're just gonna talk. We want to know what's going on with you. We do have a list of topics. Okay. We're gonna come correct. But whatever you want to talk about, we're gonna try to just jump into it a little bit. It's the uncomfortable truth. Y'all already know we are not afraid to talk and give our factual opinion, our opinion on what the matter is, So we'll have an array of topics, we all good, we all adults. We don't have to, hold back, And
yeah, definitely.
If you read this disclaimer, we family fuss, family argue, but family do stick together. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Of course. That's all about family, man. And, we take it for granted, a lot of times, especially with family. And you have them next to you, but you're complaining about this, or you're complaining about that. And some people don't even have that family. Some people are self-motivated. You know what I mean?
Come on.
And when they're self-motivated, they just kind of get things done. And not everybody can do that. And sometimes people need that support system. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The support system is a big thing for a lot of people, guaranteed, man. So yeah, family, man. That's what it is, man. You guys are our family.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
You talking about family, Kane. I mean, good gracious, the topic, family, just going into it, these are when we said family, sometimes we argue, we fuss and fight with one another. And I can tell you this, because maybe all of us have experienced the loss of a family member. And then you think back, man, I remember we was arguing over something crazy. That was crazy. I wish they was just right here, so we don't have time, You look at the big scheme of things, we get water over a bridge, and I will say this, and I will challenge everybody right now. If you having odds with your family member, can you say, hey, we need to talk about this? We don't have time to be arguing. It's been some months, possibly years, because I do have family members, years. No, I'm not talking to that individual. Come on. To let it go. That's all. To let it go. Think about it, let it go. Yeah, come on. Yeah, to let it go, and then just be what's up, and maybe you can, repair whatever was wrong. If you felt like you was wrong, we all do it, even with friends sometime, right?
Yeah, of course.
Come on.
With friends, family, they all coincide, man. And and a lot of times, some people are more closer to their friends than they are their family. And it's weird. It's weird that happens or whatever, but it does. And a lot of people, they just can't, deal with their family. They haven't dealt with their family for so many years that now that they're on their own, doing their own thing, and then they run across a friend that's kind of like-minded, if they're like-minded, it's like, okay, all right, well, maybe we can see what happens here. And then, they construct a long bond with that person. It happens. But it's not to say that, hey, this is a bad thing and this, that, and the third or whatever. Sometimes you can't you kind of grow away from family sometimes that happens.
Look, Kane, just saying what you just said. Look, take both of us, military members, and even if you wasn't in the military, people, when people go off to college, they meet people that, man, dang, that person like a sister to me, that person like a brother to me, and they close. You go over there, you go to their house and everything, and now, man, you call name, hey, mama, what's up? All of those things, especially in the military, when you meet that person that's cool, that you vibe with and everything, man, now they sister, they auntie, they cousin. And when you go home, they be like, hey, where your boy Kane at? Man, Kane had to do his own thing, come on, that happens, and that's when that bond, it was like, man, that dude's like a brother to me. You know,
of course.
Gracious. That happens. You know, it's not uncommon, especially we can say in the military and then college people when they have those bonds. You know, fraternities, sororities, or whatever. Especially went through we could say the mud with and everything. You know, that bond just stays there. You know, so shout out to everybody. One other thing I'll tell you, people, this month right here, August. I've seen so many people with birthdays every day, 2 and 3, 4 people. It's their birthday. It's their birthday. Let me ask you this, congregation too. Hey, I know you're working and everything, but are you obligated? Do you want to give somebody something for their birthday? You know, hey, man, a little card. You know, sometimes they have a card, go by the office. You don't talk to that person that much. Do you sign it? Yeah. Do you sign it?
You just say.
I know one person was protesting. Oh well, like God, come on now, you know, throw a little dollar in there just to be joking or whatever. But yeah, you know, with so many people. So shout out to all y'all. August, I think it's Leo's right now, and then Virgo's coming up. I think it's Leo's right now. You know. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's celebrating their birthday in the month of August. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely, so what would you say? Do you to sign a card? Do you say happy birthday? You make sure you go and say happy birthday to that individual.
Yeah, I'll say happy birthday if their birthday. You know, sometimes that's the only maybe person that may say something to you.
Oh man. Oh, okay.
It may do something. It may do something for them. You know what I mean?
Stress. Yeah. And usually, I know. You know, we was in the military, all that old stuff, and departments where we work at. It's always somebody that's a birthday coordinator. They want to know everybody's birthday so they can send that little, put it on the board. You know, these are people. Oh man, come on. Do I have to?
I'm gonna tell you, it makes people feel good. You know what I mean? Like just to say happy birthday. I don't need a dime. You know what I mean? That's how some people celebrate or whatever.
Hey, what was that story? Because they surprised you, right?
Who that? Oh,
come on. Hey, come on, Kane. I remember it all, brother. Kane was crying. He's too big to be crying, y'all.
No, I wasn't crying. No, I wasn't crying. So I'm gonna tell you this, you guys, just to kind of open up a little bit. You know, like 1 year it was my birthday, right? It was actually my birthday. I was at work. This is a regular day at work. I didn't take off on my birthday. I just, work regular. But however, we've been having problems at the place that I was working at. I was working at a medical center. And I'm like one of the number 2 in charge or whatever, right? So I'm working there and we were having a lot of problems, facility problems or whatever. So my secretary, she said, "Hey, Kane, we having some issues in the conference room, and it looks like the ceiling is leaking." I was like, something else. Okay, so I go in there, and I'm trying to get myself together, get all my stuff, and I go in there and I check it out, and then there's everybody in there to wish me a happy birthday. They had cake, they had food, balloons, everything. That has never happened to me. I understand some people always have a birthday party and people be throwing birthday parties for their friends, their family, and all that. But unlike me, I didn't get that as an adult. As a child, yes, of course, you get that. But as an adult, I didn't get it. And since I didn't get it, this was a surprise for me. Hit me a different way. I was like, man, these people really like me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They actually like me. Which is so crazy.
He cried. He called me crying, y'all. It was good.
Negative. But it was just so crazy, man. Just to for somebody to do look out for you and just to say happy birthday. I mean, they did go all out and everything, but still, it was cool though. It was cool, man. It was cool. So yeah, guaranteed, man. Anybody done that for you?
Don't make me feel bad. No. Okay.
No, nobody done.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
Surprise birthday party. Or do you just like, tell people don't do nothing for me?
Yeah,
I don't need to be done.
Look.
See,
some people are different people. Some people, and then you have to understand. It might be hard to understand different things that people may have within them. I'm one of those types that I don't want anybody to say happy birthday to me. I don't want anybody to know it's my birthday. I'd rather be quiet. And usually back in the day, I used to just give people gifts on my birthday because I'm a giver. I just like some people, I like to just, hey, this is for you. Hey,
well, some people are givers too, though.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I just don't want. I'm just saying for me, and it sounds a little different, might be weird, but no, I don't want anybody to say anything. My ideal for my birthday is to be in my house, it's dark, and have a fireplace going. That's it. Me and my little dog, my wolfhound, good gracious.
Yeah,
I just, that's all.
Look, we got on TikTok, we got Roro saying he doesn't want anyone to know his birthday, like it's a secret.
Yeah, I know. Roger that. Hey, Roro, we gotta leave it alone now. Shout out.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
But some people are like that. Yeah.
It's not, but to me, it's not a big of a deal if you give me something, you don't give me something. If you say happy birthday, if you don't say it, it's not that big of a deal to me. I know some people get it all into their feelings. Like you said, you get into your feelings about that day. You want to avoid people on that day, but it's just a day. It's just a regular day, man. Somebody want to do something nice for you. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is, man. But yeah, man, guaranteed.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody.
Where is all the people that have joined, man? Where y'all at, man? Where y'all from?
Come on,
check in with us. Put it in the chat, man. Where you from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you from?
Yeah.
Roro says, I feel like if you're at work on your birthday, people should be able to celebrate your day. What's wrong with that?
Well, like I said,
I don't think nothing wrong with that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, but I would respect the individual. We would respect the individual if they say, hey, hey, we just don't, I'm not into that, and that's it. We just go on and keep working. That's all. It's about respect. Some people have their little quirks or whatever.
I just never heard of anybody that
I know, but it's a couple of people I know that's like that.
A handful.
That's cool. Yeah, just a handful.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, nobody.
We're going to celebrate yours. Good gracious, we're going to celebrate. Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me, but I mean, it's not like I'm gonna run away from it. Like, oh my God, why did you spend that on me? I wouldn't.
I know. Okay, that's enough. Nobody does that, Kane. See, Kane know me personally. I would do that. Hey, don't play with me like that. Don't. Yeah, I just like to be myself. But you know what's wild? Just speaking on birthdays, we talking about that before we get into these different topics we have. Now people, they have birthday weekends and birthday weeks. Yeah. They don't play around. Yeah, and I have some people I know, hey, my birthday month, I'm just gonna get it in. Every weekend, I'm getting it in somewhere. I'm doing something. Yeah. Hey.
There's nothing wrong with that. Definitely. Roro said Montgomery, Alabama, by way of Tucson, Arizona.
Woo! Shout out.
Yeah. That's what's
hopefully
up. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, hopefully one of our other subscribers. The other cat that was, I don't know if it was John Reynolds or whatever. That was from Arizona. Josh. Was he from Arizona?
Josh Reynolds, maybe. Yeah, he was from Arizona.
Yeah, because he was there. We gotta have to go over to Arizona and check it out.
Yeah, Josh was cool, man. He stayed with us, man. He hung tight with us last time we did the live. And I know that we don't do lives that often, but we're about to shake it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I think what we can do, what we should do is do live, and you guys can connect with us a little bit more than having these recorded sessions. Because a lot of times we do these recorded sessions, and you get a little piece of us, or you'll see my reaction, you'll see Mitch's reaction, you'll see different things. But a lot of times, look, you don't get the real authentic us. So I think what we're trying to do now, me and Mitch been talking about it, but what we're trying to do is do like a maybe once a week, if we can, our schedules align, maybe, and it'll be a Wednesday or a Thursday or something like that. But we'll try to do it at least once a week or whatever. And once we get that opportunity to do that for you guys, man, I think it's going to be good stuff for you. I think it's going to be worth your while because we're going to try to come with the nice topics. We're going to definitely try to come with the topics. We're going to come with controversy, because they say that's what sells. So yeah, we're going to do the controversy and everything. So it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. So I want you guys to stay tuned. This is the first of many sessions that we're going to do once a week. It's the first of many sessions. So definitely. Now it looks like Mitch has dropped, but I'm pretty sure he's going to come back. We just got to see what's happening with him. In the meantime, I know some people are on TikTok and it's not looking straight, but I'm going to try to move some things around so it can be straight. Hold on 1 second. Y'all bear with us. Technical issues. Technical issues is always something. But hold on. Let's see what I got. Oh, yeah. I don't know what happened there, but you dropped.
I did drop. We got some lightning going on over here.
Okay.
And over here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, you're very grainy now. Maybe it'll get a little clearer. It's very grainy, but but I was just talking to the family and just kind of letting them know that we're thinking about doing the weekly lives.
Oh yeah, Thursdays.
Yes. Yeah. Wednesday, Thursdays. I mean, at least once. That's what we plan to do. That's definitely what we plan to do. And I want you guys to join us on our journey through this social media podcast. If you've been with us from the beginning, we started in 2023. And that's where you see on the Crimson Bros logo that Mitch has on. You see that 2023. That's what that means. For those people who didn't know what that means, that's 2023. That's when we started. You see Alabama, Arkansas, because Mitch from Alabama, I'm from Arkansas.
Yes, roll tide.
Yeah, guaranteed. We got even Young TNT. You may have seen videos, and Young TNT that's been part of us too. He jumps in from time to time to kind of help us out and bring his comedic vibe and just being himself. So which is good, and I like that. So that's why we just kind of mix it up. That's the Crimson Bros Network. It's not only the uncomfortable truth; it's a little bit more to it. So yeah, definitely. But
you said a powerful thing, Kane. You said a powerful thing. I want people to not miss that. Being yourself.
Yes.
Being yourself. People.
Yes.
We got to. I mean, we older. You're gonna get what you're gonna get. So why fake it? No. You ain't have to turn on corporate. We know how to act but you got to be yourself. That's it. That's one thing I would say about the younger generation. Man, they're gonna be themselves. This is how I am, and you're gonna accept me how I am, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yourself,
that's it. That is it.
Definitely.
Definitely. So I know, from the thumbnail, you guys seen it, it's basically talking about what recently happened in the past week or so with President Trump and activating the National Guard and placing FBI, DEA, I want to say another federal agency. It slips my mind, but activating them to clean the streets, per se, walk the streets of DC because of the crime. Now, from my perspective, yes, there has been a lot of crime. I'm in the DMV area, so I do go into the DC, work in there and leisure in there too, entertainment, things of that nature. So I like it. But however, you got to keep your head on the swivel because they do get kind of crazy down there in DC. And from time to time, you do hear the news reports of different shootings and things of that nature It happens. It does happen. I understand that, you know, all the big cities have it and blah, 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 blah. But I mean, this is our nation's capital.
Come
You would
on.
think that if anybody were to come to our nation's capital, it should be one of the safest places because that's where we house our president. You would think that that would be it. And some people say that, and I heard earlier today, a friend of Mitch's was saying that, hey, look, we need to do it in all these places. Why don't they do it in all these places if they're going to do it there? Well, let's clean around the house, the White House, and everything. Let's clean up that shop, and then we can work on the rest. You know what I mean? You don't activate everybody all at the same time. You never do that. You strategically do it. You know what I mean? You always strategically do it. You do it in, you know, this section and this section. We're gonna, and once you do that, then especially you got to know what works. You got to do a what they call a risk assessment. You got to do
yes.
We know about this. You got to do a risk assessment.
It's military now. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. You got to do that. You have to do it because if you don't, you got to know what do they call them? AAR, after action report or whatever. Yes. You have to do all of that so you'll know what will work in these other places. You can't just open the door to all these places all at the same time.
And then, man, I'm gonna tell you, this could be an expensive procedure. They want to know this first. Okay, how much did this cost us to do? So doing it here and then doing it, if we try to do it in 3 places, let's say DC area, Chicago, and somewhere in California, that budget right now, we are bleeding money right now. We'll get on the other subjects with Garza and everybody else that we're, you know, supplying funds to. So the money part plays a big significant role in that also. In all that we do, you know. So yeah, that part is 100% correct. But I want to know your thoughts. What can you say, since you're up there, about driving? Tell me something about the gas stations and all of that, Kane. That I hear. I mean,
well, I mean, I guess it's one of those unwritten rules, you know, in the DC. You don't use their gas stations because they're known for carjacking, you know. You pumping your gas, somebody pull up on
just at night, right? You just talking about at night.
No, man, this is during the day too. They have carjackings during the day. There's gunplay during the day. This is not like a nighttime thing where the crazy guys come out at night. No, they do it during the day too. But they know what time to do it. You know, it's never during rush hour. It's never
gonna get anywhere. Yeah,
they can't get anywhere. Yeah, guaranteed. And you have those little scooters and things like that. I know you've seen them in major cities where those scooters, they can just jump on those and just ride out just so they can get to a spot and then they take off or whatever. That's a lot of times they do that to get away. But like I say, man, it's crazy. I have never gotten gas in DC, not at all. I get gas before I go into DC. If I'm coming from the Maryland side or from the Virginia side, I will definitely get gas before I even go in there, just because I just know. You just never know because there's so many carjackings, and there, even if you're doing Uber, that's a risk right there. Ooh. I've heard, and you probably seen this on the news, not all that recent. I mean, it may have happened last year or whatever, but where, you know, some teenagers tried to take an Uber driver's car. They jump in to do a joyride and try to take off on it and end up crashing the car like a few blocks ahead, flipping the car over. Yeah. That they were just trying to do a carjacking. So it has happened. Like a lot of things happen, you know, even on the metro system. It's some individuals. And I'm pretty sure that happens in NY and Chicago on their metro system too. But we're just talking about DC, and yes, it's crazy, man.
But Kane, you know, and to the people, family members that's watching, they saying, you know, we pay attention to the news and everything, that these are a lot of just adolescent crimes. You know, we saw the former judge Perino, I haven't pronounce her name, but she's saying, okay, we're gonna have to do something about it, even if it's just juveniles doing a lot of these things, you know, going to the stores and grabbing everything. People, don't you think something has to be done? We done tried all of these things, different things,
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this. Okay.
Yeah.
One thing we can say about President Trump, okay, whether you like him or not, and it's a lot of people that seem like they detest him, but the things that he said he was going to do, he is implementing. He's trying to implement them right now. And why would we want to live? See, a lot of people that's not living there are saying all these things, martial law and things. He's trying to overthrow the government. But if you pay attention to when they interview some people that's in those areas, they said, okay, we'll try it, because you're not the one who maybe can't go outside to play when the violent actions are occurring daily.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Hopefully we'll have somebody from DMV, come on, and maybe they can give us a story.
Yeah, what their experience is, down there in DC, growing up in DC, and I know that a lot of people they call it home, and that's fine. That's fine.
I love DMV.
Yeah, you know what I mean. They call it home, but however, they know that they can't be blind to the fact that there's crime. There's a lot of crime or whatever. I don't think, and I've heard, maybe I think I've heard this on the Breakfast Club and a lot of other podcasts, whatever. I've heard that, the sentiment, we'll say that the sentiment is there are a lot of people that are not going to the city due to the more police presence and federal agents. Now, to me, what sense does that make? Or you're saying that they are getting, what's the word I'm looking for? They are getting targeted because of their ethnicity, whether if they're maybe illegal or maybe black, they're being targeted, and they don't want to go down there and them to mess around with them. So that sounds easy to say that role, because it's very easy to say, oh yeah, I'm not going down there because they're gonna rough me up, or they're gonna be, they're not looking for you. If you're down there doing what you're supposed to do, they are not looking for you in DC. Guaranteed. They have an idea, because they have been, these federal agents and federal services, they have been in conjunction with the local service right there with Muriel Bowser, the mayor.
Supposed to, yes.
Yeah. So you're supposed to, they tell you, all right, these are the hot spots. This is what happens. These are our wanted lists. This is our whatever, right? They sharing all this information. So they're not looking for you. If you want to believe that they're looking for African Americans, if you want to believe that they're looking for Asians or Hispanic people, but by all means, don't go down there then, because that's your feeling because somebody else told you that.
Right.
Unless you got a story, you can come on and join us. If you got a story that says, hey, I was mistreated in this past week due to some federal agents frisking me down in the city.
So I don't know. Are they people walking by? So are they stopping and frisking everybody that's go by?
No, they're not. No,
come on now. No, that doesn't sound practical.
But it's good for content. It's good to get people to fearmonger and not go down there.
But in DC, look. That's true what you just said. But DC too, people travel from around the world to come to our nation's capital.
Yes.
And I'm on a sentiment like this. That should be one of the safest places to be. It should be. Yes. It should be. Okay. Not for people say, well, they doing this because one of the administration's personnel that supports the party was robbed or was shot. No. Everybody deserves to feel safe.
And to feel safe. Maybe that was the last straw. Like, look, you know what? We need to intervene. Maybe that was the last straw. But however, it needed to be done anyway. I've seen interviews from locals in the area, in Southeast DC. That's usually where most of the crime happens. But it happens all over Northwest and all of that. But like I say, I've seen an interview where some of the locals saying, we need it.
Come on.
Yeah, it's too much crime. You're telling your son or daughter, no, you can't go outside because you may get hit by a stray. You know what I mean? because that's what these guys are doing. So why not get these people, see what it takes to take care of a population of such, then you can work on the next city. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
If that's what we need to do to intervene with these other cities, like if they put X amount of people and then they actually having service members from, I think, West Virginia, and then it was another state.
Yes.
I can't remember, but they're bringing them into DC too to kind of help out too. And they said it's overkill. Well, let's do a risk assessment. Let's see what we need, and once we know that this is enough, if we say that this is enough, then okay, hands down, for this type of situation, this is how many we need, and then we'll do the same in the next area. New York or Miami or Chicago or LA, wherever, right?
But Kane, family too. With that being said, if this drops significantly in, let's say, 6 months, 3 months, how can that be a failure? How can that be a failure where things are opening up? People are actually going outside that didn't go outside, that's enjoying, able to sit on the porch, the stoop, whatever you call it, whatever they have up there, and just to be able to breathe a little bit. Because none of us, maybe some of us in the family, know about, man, darn it, they shooting again. Y'all get down. Having to tell your kids or whatever, hey, when you hear that, we don't care. It could be a car backfire. No, you get to the ground.
Yeah,
you don't have to do those things. So let's just see, and people say, I debate and talk and listen with a lot of people. Well, I just don't like him. Okay, it's not just because 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, our government resides there. They meet, Congress, Senate is all in that area up there. Okay, and it's not just about them and their safety, but the common man. That's it. The common man. We the people. Come on. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, like I say, man, I think it's a good thing. You guys can put it in the chat or in the comments. What do y'all think about, the DC? They say the DC takeover. Okay. All right. Well, if they did take it over, okay, let's see what happens. Yes. He only got 30 days. He can ask for extension, but the extension got to come from Congress. But he only doing it for 30 days. What's wrong with 30 days and see what we can do? Change the mindset of these different individuals so they won't be doing this. Make the arrest that need to be arrested. Dude, I was watching I think it was what's the Jean whatever the attorney general is. I can't think of her name. The attorney general. You just mentioned her name. I forget it for right now. But anyway, she was doing an interview or a press brief or whatever, and she was just talking about how
judge,
in DC, the judge, I can't think of her name, but she was just talking about how they will let the minors get off.
Oh yes, come on.
They will let the minors get off. Like, okay, since you're a minor, we'll give you some I don't know, deal with a mental health provider and some probation, and you back in the streets. So don't you think if they're a repeat offender, because they wasn't locking up any, if they're a repeat offender, the older people are getting the youngsters to do their dirt. They know they won't get locked up.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now they got they quote unquote shooter or whatever, right? They got these young people, these people that are underage that are doing these things. And she's like, we're going to prosecute to the full extent. We have to. You have to send a message. If you don't send that message, then that's why it continues to happen. Because you think that you can rehabilitate these youth when all actuality, they are repeat offenders, and y'all not even put them in juvenile. Y'all not lock them up. Y'all ain't do anything with them. And that's what they were doing in DC with the youth.
Kane, I think, I got you. But I think, let's say 30 days, and it's significant, or people can wait. People that commit crime, they can wait. Okay, say Congress don't proof. Hey, y'all need to. It was a nice gesture, but no, y'all need to go. Okay, and then it goes back to everything. Now it's even more compound. Okay, they ain't really do anything. We can wait out 30 days. Criminals can wait too, just like everybody else. Come on, and then we will see. And then, okay, how are you going to feel? Hey, y'all need to do something. Is it more law enforcement on the streets? You know, people now it's hard for the men and women, you know, that's in law enforcement to get more people, because that job is not a popular job anymore. You know, they're on constant scrutiny because you let some of the media portray it. Law enforcement is always beaten and unaliving brown and black personnel or minorities. That's all that's happening. That's not the case. That's not a true statement. I don't believe that right there. And people put in the comments. Let's talk. Let's chat. That's what we do it. Let's chat.
Let us know what y'all think about this DC takeover. You know what I mean? Is it warranted? Is it overkill? If it's overkill, then what do you think should be done? Because they say that crime has went down what 20 or so % since last year, but we don't know what numbers they're looking at. They can put in crime and put all crime, petty theft, and everything else, and say it has went down, or they can, you know, manipulate the numbers. So that's why it's better to ask a person that's local and you know, living with this day to day versus these statistics.
And because
remember, they're not gonna put it as a crime if they don't catch the people. How can you put it? You're gonna say you got this shooting happening and you don't have a person to attach that to? Where's the statistic?
Well, they can still say it. Now that part right there, they can still say it's a shooting. It still go down statistically, but
they ain't got nobody.
Other people are saying, because we're just trying to cover a broad base right now. People, please let us know. Well, Trump is only doing this because the Democrat-led area or minority mayors. I just don't believe that either, you know, or these areas or these cities where the crime is so prevalent. Okay, Democrat run areas.
I hear what you just said there, and it sounds ridiculous. So if we say
this is what's going on, we talking about
it. Why wouldn't you want to do something about the crime in DC? Why wouldn't you want to do something about the crime in Chicago?
Come on.
I don't care what's the ethnicity of the person that's in charge. If they're not getting it done, I need to step in. Right? Let's make everything in a better situation. So, because you know, next year is the World Cup, and then in 2028, we bring in the Olympics here.
Yes,
we got time to kind of ship and shape this arena when it comes to the crime in our country. But we got to start somewhere. And what's been happening, and these mayors, are they doing their job? Are you going to give them an A+? Are you going to give Mira Bowser an A+ for DC? Are you going to? Brandon Johnson in Chicago, you going to give him an A+?
No, definitely not. Come on. No.
He's making it happen. See, that's what I'm saying. So we got to look at other things. So what people tend to think is they try to think for the future. They be like, well, if you give him an inch, he take a mile. So if you let him take over this, he's going to take over everything, and it's going to be martial law. It's going to be all these different things.
Slow down. Come on.
Slow down.
Come on.
Let's take care. That's why he's not going in all those different areas. He's going to work right here in DC. He work right here in DC. See what works.
Spread it out.
Yeah. And then we'll find out. We do the AAR, just like we do it, you know, back in the military. We do the AAR. After action report, we'll sit back and say, all right, this worked, this didn't work. We need to start looking at this and not that. And once we do that, then we can implement similar tactics in other big cities that have the same problem. Not all cities have this problem,
right?
But the cities that do, that need that assistance to help them out. Because nobody should be scared to go and enjoy themselves in a big city, nightlife, whatever, right?
But Kane, we are used to it. And if you be honest with yourself, we all used to turn the blind eye. You know not to go over there after that time. Yeah. What was you doing over there? You know you need to be with somebody when you over there.
Yeah.
You know what can happen. Come on. We all know that. We done heard that. That's just being truthful. That's all. That's all.
I get it. That's what we hear, but you don't want to see anything different. You know, like back in the day, what we always used to hear is, you know, some type of now they say it's mass shootings or whatever, but they didn't call it that when it was at the club and they were outside. It's some little scuffle and somebody started shooting and people get hit with strays and all of that, right? That happened. Yeah. That definitely happened.
Yeah.
At a lot of clubs, normally black clubs. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people don't want to say that, but it's normally black clubs that all of that was happening. It wouldn't be a bar fight. It would be go to the trunk.
We all know that.
Go to the glove box. That's what happens. So to alleviate something like that, where you can just go to the club, have a good time, friends, family, whatever, and go home safely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I'm for it.
That's why I say that this is a good thing.
Yes,
that's why I say it's a good thing. And anybody, y'all can jump in on the comments or in the chat or whatever, and just let us know what y'all think about the DC takeover. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a start.
Can we wait and see? Can you open yourself up? Can we open ourselves up? Because a lot of us that's having these opinions, we don't live there. We going off of what we hear. We going off the media.
True.
We can listen to somebody if you know somebody there, or listen to the locals that the areas that it's affecting. Yeah. And if they're saying, man, we need to do something, we willing to do anything for this.
Yeah.
Come on now. That's all.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, for those naysayers, those ones that say, hey, look, this is a bad thing, what do you suggest?
Woo! Oh, come on.
I think the first thing that they would say, and y'all can correct me. Y'all can correct me in the comments in the chat. The first thing that they would say would be, we need some more programs. We need some programs to help out these youth. We need some programs to help out the whatever. But don't you think we already have enough programs that nobody's really attending? Or they are attending and they do just enough to get past it and then continue to be repeat offenders? Don't you think that happens a whole lot? You know what I'm saying? So what do you suggest, chat? Chat, what do you suggest? Do you have a suggestion?
Come on.
I mean? Do you have a suggestion for DC, for Chicago, for Miami, for Atlanta, for LA, New York, Dallas, Houston? Do y'all have a plan of action for them? Y'all want some programs? What program you want? What program do you think is going to help out the youth and the people that are committing these crimes in your city? They need a facility, and they go there, and they're going to be rehabilitated. They're going to talk to them virtually or face to face. What do you think that is going to help the situation? Or do you think the people that are conducting themselves in a negative way need to be held accountable?
Think about this.
And because a lot of people just say, hey, no, they don't need to be locked up. They need to be this way. They need to be that way. Okay. Well, explain yourself. Jump in here, Chad. I want to hear what you got to say. If you got anything. If you don't want to say anything, I understand. You may be for it. I don't know. So
think about this too. Back in our day, we had the football games on Friday nights. We look forward to it. We having football games on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I got back into the States, taking my son to a high school game, and it was a Friday night, and just some young boys. We say YNs, y'all know what that means, all that. But young boys scuffling. Next thing you know, what you think you heard. My son didn't even know what to do. He was looking around. I had to grab him and pull him down. Now, the games, they had changed the games. They weren't on Friday night anymore. They changed the games to in the morning, maybe a Saturday morning, because it's too violent. That is crazy. And we're talking about high school games.
Yeah.
Come on.
I can believe
it. That's not cool.
Yeah, I can believe it. It doesn't sound far-fetched.
Why should we always have to, and this goes general for anybody and everybody, generalize, well, we know that was going to happen. That was bound to happen. All the people get together. Somebody going to get shot. Yeah. We sit and we think about the things that was going on in Chicago. That's just I hate using Chicago so much, but darn it. We just 4th of July, Martin Luther King's Day. We just wonder how many people are going to get shot. It might be 50 holiday weekends. 50 people might get shot.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 people die. But 50 people, and that's a small number. It's not been more than that. But people shouldn't have to live like that, especially the law-abiding people that's held hostage. So that's why I say we can try this right here. Even if you detest President Trump. And for people that say, he's not my president, you're in the United States of America. You're a United States citizen. He is. Okay.
Where else you want to go?
Come on. Hey,
I would ask them that.
That's a whole other question.
Do you want to go somewhere else? And if you do want to go somewhere else, where you want to go? Have you did research on it? Will you have the freedoms that you have there that you have here or more?
I think
is it better over there? If it is, then I think you need to go ahead and start saving it and make that big move.
Switzerland, they have universal health care or some other place. Okay, bye.
Go over there and get your health care there.
That sounds harsh, but hey,
go get it.
It's okay.
Go get it. I'm not going to stop you. Go over there to Switzerland and get the universal health care. And then deal with whatever else they require of you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what they do to foreigners? Do you? Do they treat them nicely?
It's beautiful over there. Come on, they have to.
They have to.
Okay. Come on.
You can assume that.
It's the land of utopia. Come on. Yeah.
They know you stick out like a sore thumb. Do you think they're gonna mess with you a little bit? Well, that's what I deal with every day here in the US. Well, but you get the free healthcare. So go on over there and get the free healthcare. If that's what you want.
And family. I mean, we not really getting off topic. I mean, we moving a little bit. It's a little curve, but I'm posing a question to you. For the people, United States citizen and everything, I think I'll just make this statement. I think America is still the greatest place to live. It still may be places cheaper. We know it's not as cheap. Okay. You can go to Peru, to some places in the Philippines and live really good. Do you want to go that far to live away from your family and things of that nature? Yes, it is places like that. But as far as what he said, the civil liberties and the things that we have, as far as Americans, the freedoms, will you get it in these other places? That's all.
Yeah,
that's all.
And the you got to look at that. And are you willing to deal with what they have, as far as in their, laws and things of that nature?
Oh,
you got to adapt it. You have to adapt to that, and you got to relinquish your citizenship for America if you want to be over there.
Come on, no duel.
You know how? Yeah, no. They're not doing that.
Come on.
I just heard like recently. There's no dual citizenship, and you guys can fact check me if you need to. But I just read somewhere. I forgot where, and I wish I had it. That they don't. In the U.S., no dual citizenship. You either have yours wherever the other country is, or right here in the U.S. But dual, we're not accepting that. So, but Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to relinquish your U.S.? You can't come back. You got to get a visa to come back.
Hey, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm going to go. I'm going somewhere.
But is it worth it? If it's worth it, let's say you move down to Costa Rica and you find you a spot out there on the beach, whatever. And do you want to be a Costa Rican native? You know, and then if that's what you want to do, by all means, go do it. Start a new family, whatever, right? Or have your family come visit you. You know, they can come visit you. Don't you think so? So they can come. I mean, you ain't got to be in their face every day. You grown. So go ahead and go out there. You ain't got to be in their face. You ain't got to do all of that.
Can you sound mean, man?
No, that's not me. That's not me.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go, saying, man. That's just like reality, you know.
Yeah.
If you feel like your liberties are unjust where you at, and no one likes you, the government doesn't like you, the police doesn't like you,
you're oppressed all the time.
You're oppressed. Well, go somewhere where you feel like they're not oppressed. Maybe you can, like I said, Costa Rica, Panama, what did you say, Peru and Philippines. Go on over there. Sit back, relax, and work, and deal with what they have going on over there.
That made
You'll be very appreciative if you go over there, live over there, and then think about what you have, the opportunities. It's just the opportunities that we have here that people neglect. You know what I mean? Like may not have it. You may not have that $1 million. You may not have whatever that 6 figures, but still the opportunity is here. It's just how hard you grind. It's how hard you grind and how you deal with your money. You can come up with all these other excuses. Oh, I was in the hood. I was in the trap and I had to do blah, blah, blah. But you still have that opportunity.
And look,
here in America.
Just to piggyback on that, that doesn't prevent any person coming from a third world country that come over here for the opportunities.
Well, they see it.
That can't speak the language or anything, can't read or write at the time, but come over here and excel.
They see it. Why would they come over here if they thought it was just oppression over here? I wouldn't go nowhere where I feel where people thought it was oppression for minorities. There's no way I would go over there. So think about it. Think about why did they come over here in droves?
Hey.
For oppression?
Opportunity.
Yes.
They
seen the opportunity. They seen the opportunity from the previous administration. There was an opportunity. We can go ahead and cross this river right here. We seen it on TV. They in the water with the kids.
Yeah.
Yes, you had Haitian immigrants too coming over in the water with the kids. They let them come on through.
A better life.
Let them come on through. A better life.
Come on, y'all.
They willing to go and sacrifice their life to come over here, and you're complaining about being here.
Because it's
you are complaining about being here.
Because it's troops in DC.
Some troops in
people.
DC, you going crazy.
Man, I feel like we going to church for a second. I mean, come on. That is the truth. I mean, come on.
You,
anybody got comments? Just, you might not agree. You might not agree. Because right now, it seems like Kane and I, we're agreeing on this, total agreement on this right here. I can't deviate from that because let's see what happens. That's all. If it gets better within those 30 days, hey, can we extend it another 30 days? Let's get it out of here.
Yeah. And they got to vote on it. They got to vote on it. It has to be a bipartisan vote. And they have to be, and they're going to vote on, should we continue with it? And if they say no, then they give it right back to Mira Bowser. And Mira Bowser, we cleaned up. We arrested a lot of people. I need you to use our tactics to keep going with it. Or we need to continue on because we didn't get all the riffraffs out. So there's still some more that we need to get to or whatever. And there you go. Because guaranteed, it's not the people that's coming there to visit and spend money in the city. It's the people that live there. Yeah. They need all that. They need that. And you would want that. If you was a business down there, because I don't know if you ever been there. You guys, if you ever been to DC, they have like lines and lines of food trucks.
Woo!
Food trucks. Those are small.
Looks like he froze right now. But he said he was talking about the lines and lines of food trucks. But I'm gonna take it to when we went up there, Crimson Bros, we went up there for the inauguration. It was so many people that was selling so many different things, t-shirts and everything, tourism dollars, the small business, people making money from the tourism that comes there. If it's so dangerous in so many different areas, hey, they can lose the money. But it's not even about that. We just want the common man that's living in these areas to feel safe. Why don't we want grandmama to feel safe? Why don't we want granddad, that single mother with kids, that single father with kids to feel safe? Come on, because they're there. We're just debating about the situation and saying how we feel and listening to the different news stories about the siege. Well, the boots on the ground before and what the mayor and the police chief were doing, yeah, it was going down. But crime was still at a high rate. It was still at a high rate. So why not try it? Try it. We can trust and believe what we see and how it goes, and then interview the people that's there. That's all. That's all. That's it.
I'm telling you, man. That's what we got to do, man. Hey, I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. Just like the internet rebooted. I don't know. It did it for you too, did it?
Hey, let me tell you
people trying to stop the message?
Yes, let's go. Come on. Come on. Hey,
oh my goodness.
Let's go.
It just disconnected. I'm like, what?
Man.
I mean, we reconnected, I guess, with TikTok and looked like everything else. But I'm like, God, why did it just cut me off? That was wrong. That was wrong.
Hey, Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. Woo!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's ridiculous, man. It looks like it's still going, so we don't have no, I guess, no issues on TikTok side. Looks like I'm looking, and nothing going on. Where everybody? We ain't got, but look like we ain't got too many people on here right now. But
okay. Yeah, well, we was on that political kick. We're gonna jump off these politics for a second because I did have I'll go with another little topic, and let's just see, people. Let's just see about this. I'm gonna just ask this: if men were awarded custody of the children at the same rate as women, would the kids be better off? Okay. If men were awarded custody of children at the same rate as women are, would the kids be better off? And I'm gonna tie this a little bit to some of the adolescent crime that's in DC. We know we have a lot of single parent households.
Yep.
Female single parent households, okay? And the young men, once they start growing up, I'll say 13, these young guys start picking up the guns, get with the groups, the wrong people, start robbing people, start doing so many different things. Okay, we know, I don't even have the statistical data that if it's divorce, usually the kids go with the mother. The kids usually go with the mother. Okay. We done seen the movie Friday. Okay. When the mother brought the son to the father and said, hey, I can't do anything else with him. It's time for you to, raise him, teach him how to be a man. I can't do that. And it was a great thing, they talked about it. But what if the men got the kids at the same rate as the women did? I think it would be a great thing. I think this is Mitch talking. I think it'll be a great thing. Okay. The guy, he has to be doing his thing though. He has to be a man that's working. Okay. And I think it'll be more discipline. I think it'll be more discipline. The kids look up to their dad regardless. Kids look up to the dad as they will as their mom. Mom's usually that comforter. She's going to always show you usually that love, that compassion. Father will show love and compassion. It'll be in different ways though. No, just because he failed. No, I need to see him get up. Hey, hold on. A lot of men who done had kids, we know. I know. Let's see him get up. No, don't go over there right. Let's see him get up. He shake it off, or she shake it off, and go about playing, or go and give him a hug. We need more men, and men, we have to take ownership too. We fall short at times with doing the things that we need to do for the kids. I always talk, and me and Kane have said this many times. If it's a split, whether you're married or not, okay, usually one of the parents is not going to let them see. They use the kid as a weapon. The YouTube streets is full of videos. Usually the guy finds another different girl, but he wants to see his kid, his son, his daughter. But mom, nope, you still with her? No, I can't bring them around my kid. I'm working. I'm doing the things I need to do. I want to get my kid. Now we got to go to court. Now we got to spend money, to try to fight this, to see our own seed. Parents have to communicate. I just feel as though it'll be a different thing. It'll be a great thing. It'll be an outstanding thing if men were getting the kids at the rate of women that's getting the kids. What do you think, Kane and congregation?
Well, yes, of course, it would be better for the men to actually take it. If it's a male or female child, doesn't matter. I think it's their. I mean, I guess statistics show that it's better off with the dad because I get it that the mother does the nurturing and everything, but
yes,
I think more so the father is going to be strict with things. There's no feelings involved with with punishments and things of that nature. I like when it comes to punishment or disciplining and you're feeling sorry for the child and then you kind of let them go, and that's not how life is. Life is not about letting things go because they feel sorry for you. That's not life. But with the father, I feel like that would be the ticket to straighten out some of these single parents, and let's have a single father take care of it. And if you see that it doesn't work, then I get it. But the majority of the people that are in prison
grew up
in a single parent household, and it's usually the mother. Guaranteed, not all fathers are perfect. Not all fathers will do what's right. I know that. And there are some fathers that probably would still be in that lifestyle, that risque lifestyle, even with a child or whatever. You got some of those. But I can attest, from the male perspective that guaranteed if you have a child, that kind of humbles you and kind of like settles you down, even though you may have been out in those streets, you may have done all these different things, but once you have that child, it kind of like humbles you down. Like, you know what, do you really want to continue the lifestyle that you're doing? Now mind you, the mother is not dealing with, is probably not in the streets, she's probably not doing none of these things, but however, she is juggling a job, career, kids, things of that nature. So she can't keep eyes on the child at all times. So a single mom would what? She will be, because guaranteed single mom can have more kids or whatever. Single fathers, hey, this is it right here. But she since he has more eyes on that actual child, he would have to change his ways. And you will see a boy become a man when a child comes into play. A lot of times
possible. Yeah. Okay, he keep freezing up. I don't know, but I'm gonna go into it in this aspect. Um, the men, one of the most powerful things, if you came from a two-parent household, is I'm gonna tell your daddy. That'll straighten a kid up. It will straighten a kid up for real. So I mean, what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts on this topic? You know, uh, and I've heard, I did run this topic by
We may
a
say,
couple of people. Okay, you froze on my end. They don't want the message to get out tonight. You good? They don't want the message to get out of tonight.
I don't know what's going on today. So I mean, there's no bad weather where I'm at, and you saying
not
that
thundering now? Yeah.
Nothing's happening over here. It's just so crazy how it's just going in and out. It's like cutting off and cutting back on. The internet only, but it's nothing dealing with electricity or anything like that. It's so weird. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. There's no light flickering. There's none of that.
Oh, okay. But look, we're gonna keep moving though. We're gonna try to keep moving. But I was telling them one of the most powerful words, if you came from a two-parent household, I'm gonna tell your daddy.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
Yeah.
I remember, as a kid,
those were powerful words back in the day.
Woo!
Those were powerful words, and it kind of ship and shape you up. You know what I mean? Because you don't want that conversation. You definitely don't want that conversation with your dad. Like even the disappointment of the dad, even though he may not even touch you, but just his voice and the conversation that he has for you and his expectations of you, and you disappointed him, and now you have to deal with him. Yes. That right there is a whole lot for an individual. You know what I mean? So that's why you be like, you know what? Okay, mama can yell, get down here, da. Why you ain't wash these dishes? Hey. You need to take out this trash. She can do all of that stuff. That doesn't faze a child. Yeah. And the dad doesn't have to yell. The dad doesn't have to yell. He walk in there. Did you do the trash? So you didn't do the trash. Is that what you telling me?
Come on.
So even that stern voice would change your perspective. And like, you know what? Let me stop what I'm doing, pause this game, whatever I'm doing, and then go ahead and do what I'm supposed to do. I have expectations of you. I put you on a higher level than anybody else, and you're disappointing me every time. That sentence there hits home with the child because they don't want to disappoint.
Kane, I'm going to this right here. Look, and having the men, raise the kid, get custody of the kids too. People might say, well, what about, the daughters and they young? Fathers will know. Fathers have sisters to talk to and different things of that nature. But I can tell you what a father can teach the daughter is the love that I display for you. Mm-hmm. The love, once you grow up and you meet somebody, the male should be treating you similar, not playing around. Not because, they say, if it's true, a lot of promiscuous young ladies are out there searching for, like, they didn't have a father figure in their life. I think all of us have heard that. All of us have heard that. Of course. The ladies that have a father in their life, a strong male presence, don't tend to act that way. So that's what I would say as far as, he raising his daughter. Yes, he can do that. He can teach her love and how to be loved and what to look for. Okay.
Yeah. What to look for in a man. So something similar to how I'm treating you and dealing with you or whatever. That's what you would want to have as a, a husband or whatever.
Yes.
Right? So I think that's why I say hands down, males will be probably the better bet. If you're looking at statistics and all of that, in order to raise a child, and we may get some pushback. Women may say we can do it too. We can raise a productive man. And actually, we did do a session on that. I think we already recorded that, so it'll be coming out soon. But like I say, you know, yes, you may be the anomaly, but collectively, it's been looking bad.
Definitely lately, but look, and we're not saying this right here. Caveat, everybody, ladies, the 17.9% of the ladies that's with us as subscribers, but we're not saying that the single moms haven't been doing, they're doing the best that they can do, and they're raising their family, you know, but we all know that, you know, man, we could see the example of Chicago and the things that go on. Just the examples, you know, is bad seeds out there, you know, and some moms are condoning it. They, you know, the kids now they're 13 years old grabbing guns and just being out there outside in the streets. You know, something has to be done. You know, if we had more men getting awarded the kids as they do the same rate as they do the ladies, I think it'll make a big, I feel as though it'll make a big difference for just the community. Yeah, I do. Yeah,
I agree, bro. I don't have no pushback on that one.
Yeah,
definitely don't. I think what may be happening to us, man, I'm gonna stop TikTok, man. It's been a pleasure, but we're gonna let y'all go and continue whatever.
Check us out.
Man, continue. Look at all the shorts. That's all we got on TikTok, man. Number shorts, number questions.
Good short.
Yeah, we just asking questions, and we want y'all to engage, answer those questions, engage with the family that engage with you. You know what I mean? So that's what we try to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and cancel them and just see how well everything else goes as far as in the connection.
I'm gonna be like some people. The man trying to hold us down. These connections. Let's go. Crimson Bros Network.
I'm telling you.
Let's go.
But yeah, that should be good. Yours a little fuzzy though, man. I think you're
a little bit. Yeah, you have been freezing up. Mine is not as clear as yours. I can see, brother. This first time we don't have these technical difficulties, but family, we'll be all right. You know, things happen. Yeah, that's all. Things happen. It's about time to switch the hat. Let's go on. Get to the realness, you know.
What you got? Oh, you got the cowboy hat. Okay.
Yeah, Old Faithful.
Can't go wrong with that.
I might go with the old brown because we might have to talk about. That'll lead me segue into, you know, are we responsible, or who is responsible for your sanity? Who is responsible?
Well,
are you letting people?
It's easy.
Who's that? What's that? Okay.
I already got the answer. Yes, you are. You are responsible for your sanity. The way that you deal with different
job. I mean, you know, your boss. They're
not responsible for it.
You have to do work. You know, you're assigning me too much work or whatever. Can you take it off because you're messing with my sanity?
Well,
it's
that's
messing
on you.
With my mind.
That's on you. And if you can't handle what job or expectation that you have of that supervisor, or you think that a supervisor is not being fair, what do you need to do? Easy enough for me. I would say
go above their head to somebody else.
It's time to leave.
What?
Forget that. I ain't got time to go up the chain just to do that, and then you got to deal with this person after you go up the chain. How about you just leave? How about you just leave, bro?
No, I'm gonna go up the chain, right?
You start looking. I'm not saying not leave before you have something in the hand.
Okay.
Come on, but realistically, you deal with it, and while you're dealing with it, you're looking for other opportunities.
Okay. So, what about
that's easy?
In a couple, people, is your partner your partner? Because I think they can contribute to your sanity. Okay. Are they somewhat responsible too? How we treat one another? Because hey, in relationships, I don't know, people, we all been in relationships. You know, I know definitely this, especially when I was married and with different girlfriends. Man, if I'm in a bad mood, my girl might be in a good mood, but then she's like, "Oh, what's the matter with you?" Nothing. I just want to chill out. And then she like, "Oh, you done made me get in a bad mood. Why? I want to chill out." Am I messing with her sanity? You know, she just took the emotions that I had, that I displayed.
But so why are you in a mood? Why you got an attitude? That would be my question.
I could be, yeah. Well, if a person don't want to talk about it, you know,
talk about you. Like if you come into the house and you in some type of situation, what in your job or your day is taking away your sanity?
Look, it could
that
be
you're gonna display it on your significant other.
Look, but look, we can all say that we can get off work. It wasn't a good day, and then we're going home to decompress. We could. It doesn't matter what made it not a good day.
You got to give us examples. I want
you.
Look. Dig in with the congregation and the family, and let us know. Quit being on the surface, man. Dig in.
Okay, look. Okay, I didn't get that report done. I didn't do all the necessary steps.
Okay.
And they did talk to me about that.
Okay.
Hey, you can't continue to make these decisions. Okay. You know, we're gonna end up having to, maybe this your last warning. You've been warned 2 times. You know, you're not gonna be fired, but we're gonna have to put it on paper. Okay. We're gonna talk to you about it 2 times. Don't let it happen again, or we're gonna put it on paper. Okay.
And it's not the end of the world because you got written up.
Yes, I know.
Put you on notice.
Yes, but
that's what I'm saying. It puts you on notice, like you're not. Yeah. For what? Why
it stays with me, and I go home. But look. I go home. I just want to decompress. I go home and I want to decompress. I'm not the jovial person. I come in. What's the matter with you, baby? Nothing. I just don't want to talk. I just need a little time. That's all. That still could be good for my sanity. Just leave me alone for a second. We can talk afterwards. You know, it's nothing wrong. That part right there could be protecting your sanity, and then you know your partner is gonna almost mirror you, because now they're wondering what's going on, and they're taking on, man, Darren, he come in, kiss, was it, you know, all those different things, but right now he just chilling out. He went to his little den area, wherever you go, for you, because everybody needs to have a place for you, for your sanity. Okay, even in a marriage, girlfriend, boyfriend, all of that stuff, because it's about that individual. Now, I'll go with you on that. We are responsible, but can we not protect the partner that we're with? I'm asking you now, okay? Can we not protect the partner that we're with because we're in whatever mood that we're in?
Well, like I said, protecting the partner, all that stuff. Dude, there's nothing that in your day-to-day life that should be getting you in some type of whatever little feelings that you're in, right? It shouldn't be, right? Okay, you get written up today. I get it. Wow. It's not the end of the world. If you want to know that, you know, like, okay, you got written up. You're looking at it. This is what I need to do. Do it. If you feel like that individual is picking on you and only singling out your misdeeds and no one else, what do you need to do? Sit there and mope and groan about it when you come home? No. No. Start thinking about making moves. Start thinking, okay, yeah, this guy right here, I see where he's at. You need to be in the present with this whole situation and quit being in your feelings about it. You know, that's how I say. Like it's hard to do. People can't do it. I get it. People, it's hard. You come in, you're pouting like a little kid, and then you walk into where your lady is, and then maybe she pissed you off because she ain't got dinner ready or whatever, and then you at least want to get a good dinner, and you just got fussed at about the supervisor or whatever. So now you're pouting like a little kid.
Woo,
how about you just grow up from this situation and take your criticism and what you did wrong, take it and move with it, move forward with it, man.
Kane, I would say this true on everything you said. I'm going to agree on it, but that comes with the type of individual you are and with wisdom. When we're younger, especially when we was 18, 19, 20, oh man, we take everything for face value, man. We think it's the end of the world. You think it's the end of the world, but
we're
with
speaking to the
maturity.
people on
Yeah.
how to deal with this. That's what ain't that what we're speaking about?
Yes,
we're not talking about
yes.
If we keep telling them how we used to be, then is that what we want the people to be? How we used to be?
No. To learn from us. Learn from
learn.
Mistakes.
So that's why I'm speaking in the present tense and how things supposed to happen versus what we have already been through. Yes, we've been through that. Yes, we've been upset about whatever situation.
Yeah,
but
early military days. Yeah,
like I say, that's why we need to come to the realization. Like, dude, why are you getting all upset? Why are you bringing that negativity? Why are you bringing work home? Why is that? Leave work where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Woo. But a lot of people cannot do that. You can't do that. And as a man, we should be able to do that. I understand women, they more emotional and they bring work home. So when you ask them how their day is, they're gonna go ahead and spill their guts, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
My day was okay. It was fine, no issues, and I left it there where it was. That's how I deal with work, right? But I understand women need to release. They need know that they have a comfort zone in their significant other. That's fine. I'm here to listen. I'm here to critique or give you advice. I'm here for it. I'm here. But if you coming in being all sad and depressed because you got ridden up today as a man, you need to accept what happened. That's no different, bro. That's no different from when we was in high school or college or wherever, and we're playing a sport and we did something wrong. We didn't do the play right. We get yelled at. You're gonna bring that home too?
Oh man,
you're gonna bring that, be like, you know what, man, my coach went off on me today. I didn't do the play right, or I messed up. Are you gonna do that too? Come on, we got to be men here. We got to be men. We can't be taking everything personal. Constructivism, it's not a stoic. It's not. You're not a robot. I'm not saying none of that. You got to be able to take the criticism and grow from it. Not sit there and mope on it.
No, look, this is what I'm saying right here. Like you just said, you take it, okay, and take it and then leave it right where it's at. And then you go home. Okay, yeah, that's true. But like if we done had, like me and you, we personal and all that stuff. If I done had something, I done had a crazy day, boom. It ain't something I want to talk to my girl about and things of that nature. Man, I might say something to you about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just to bounce out.
And that's what it's supposed to happen.
Thank you. That's what we're going to get there too, because I say we're preaching and just talking this right here, man. You take it, whatever. But it's good to always have somebody. If it's bothering you that much, man, I might bounce it off a cane. Straight up, man. This is what happened, man. I know I was tripping. I couldn't contain myself, man. I was tripping.
Yes,
that's my boy. That's my dog right there, or whatever. I do have that outlet because it's for my sanity, man. Dude, I did this, and man, this is what I was thinking. It's cool to have that. Some people don't have that, and
that's why you look for that. You look for that. You surround yourself with people that can assist you in your sanity. Like, so you want to surround them. Yeah, I mean, just because they've been friends or whatever, but that's the type of person you can't talk to about serious situations.
Yes,
you can go have fun with them, but when it comes to something serious, you may not want to open up to them. But that's why you're supposed to look for that person and have that person that A1 person that, hey, look, I'll be able to give my information, and I know it ain't gonna go nowhere but between me and that individual, and give me their perspective and we move forward.
Yes, yeah.
So that's why you're supposed to find at least that. You know what I mean? I get it, you have long-term relationships, but I guarantee there's a lot of people, especially family, if y'all know about it, put it in the chat or put it in the comments. Some people that y'all friends with, but you keep you friends up until a point. They don't know everything.
Come
they know
on.
some things.
It
They
might
don't
be
know everything because they either run their mouth or they
yes.
messy or
Come on.
whatever, right?
Woo.
So
Come on.
same thing. So you don't want to go insane by dealing with different situations and you don't have that outlet with another person.
Yeah.
And you know, I know some people may say, hey, my significant other is my outlet. Okay.
Yeah.
But you know,
that pillow talk.
Yeah, that. But however, if they have theirs and you have yours, then who do you go to? You gonna take on theirs and yours? It's hard.
Yeah,
that's hard. That's hard.
Yes.
So yeah. So you want to have that significant, not significant other, but that person. And I don't want to say just homeboy or homegirl or whatever, but you want to have that person, whoever it may be, to have that outlet that can hear your side and kind of keep you in line because you may be in a quote unquote emotional state. And when you're in that emotional state, you may want somebody to kind of be objectively looking at it, to kind of say, man, am I overthinking this? Is this too much? What am I thinking? Like, like, what do you think about this situation? Because I've done it many, many times. Like, dude, it's not even. I don't know where you're going with this, but yeah. You're making it big. You're making it bigger than what it really is.
Yes, and man, we have to have that too. We just don't. You can't hold everything because eventually you will give out. Yeah. You will give out. Well, what are you doing for your sanity? I might have to go. Man, I tell you what. I like to get massages. It helps me. I like to go in the pool. I forget everything. I forget about the bills. I swim. I'm bumping up underwater. My sanity, it helps me. You have to be in control and know when you need to have that release when you feel those troubles of the world, or you're taking on too much. What are you doing for your sanity? And the question is, who is responsible for your sanity? And Kane said,
oh, that's at the beginning. I said, you are.
Okay.
You're responsible for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was easy. That was a real easy one, but I know you had more to it, but I was like, that's
I had to throw a little bit more to it.
You are responsible for your own sanity. No one else is.
Yeah.
Other, brother, cousin, family member, none of that stuff.
Oh, man.
None of that stuff. I'm telling you, man.
Yes, sir. So, yes, sir.
Guarantee. Well, where we at, man? How's everybody feeling out there? If anybody's out there, I don't even know. I don't think nobody's out there. I don't think. Yeah,
okay, let's see. Let me see. Well, we still gonna talk. We gonna talk.
Yeah, we just talk, man, because ain't nobody really.
A person posed this question to me, Kane, and do you think they said, well, Mitch, every couple of years, everybody that's working, regardless of job, should have a mental health evaluation. Every couple of years. I said, so what? Like 3? They say, 3 to 5 years. Like law enforcement, they usually have to have one every year. Just to assess where people are at. Some people might be walking around and not knowing that they're.
So are you saying it's the responsibility? Everybody. Are you saying it's a responsibility of the job to have this for the employee?
Oh no, just making it no. Certain jobs they do. Like I said,
I know certain jobs, but you're saying you're trying to mandate it for all employers.
Yes.
All employers have it for the employees.
If it's a working American, anybody working, they need to have a mental health, just a mental health. I'm saying this, maybe this coming down from the government. I wouldn't know how it would work, but everybody needs to have a mental health evaluation.
Why?
To see where they're at. to see where they're at in life.
Why?
Do they need?
If anything, it's no different from saying, all right, well, what about our health? See if you're healthy. You want to go there too? You want to say you want to do the blood pressure, do blood work and all that, see a provider? You want to make sure that everybody's doing that too and make it mandatory?
Hey, that wouldn't.
No difference. There's no difference.
That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad.
We're not saying it's not bad, but you got to think about what you're asking. Yeah, are you saying that you want to make it mandatory for all people to have a mental health check for their job, to do their job?
Anybody, not just to do their job, to let them know where they're at. No, we're saying it's mandated not to do your job, to do their specific job. But if you're working, you're in the United States, okay, every 5 years, any job, yes, to let that individual know where they're at.
What's the benefit?
To let that, and maybe somebody will know that, hey, man, I'm having these feelings. I didn't know that they can discover some things about themselves.
Don't do it for the job then. Just do it, period.
Yeah, period. So
you ain't got to have a job to do it. You're saying it's mandated, but then who?
I know that would be wild. This is crazy.
So when you open up that can, then you're looking at the whole sense of, all right, what about the people that do the job of checking them out? How are they gonna get checked? So they need to go check somebody else, people that's checking, and everybody else checking and checking and checking.
Yes.
And I don't know if a lot of people, that rock with us or whatever, man, they I've dealt with mental health providers, and not all of them got all the screws up there. I'm just being honest. That's just honesty. That
psychiatry.
Yes, all of them don't have all the screws up there.
I've heard that.
Yes. So you're gonna dictate your well-being on somebody who don't have all the screws in there, because they've heard thousands and thousands of different situations and maybe have engulfed themselves too much into people's situation, and now that's what they're doing. And then now this is the person that's talking to you.
Right. But look, we're not going to say that all psychiatrists are falling in that category. Definitely not even half.
There's plenty of them, brother. There's plenty of them. There's plenty. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so you're saying that mental health is a precedence of anything else, and we need to do that for all working people? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What would that do? What would that do?
Well, this is more of a assessment for that individual.
But what would that do for that individual?
To let them know. Some people walking around
and
not knowing why they're feeling some of the type of ways they're feeling. Because, if you ever talk to one of the mental health care providers, man, when they start going back into the childhood, so many people,
everybody got something
that's that have repressed feelings about things. You'll be surprised of what happened to them in their childhood.
Okay. So now that they know it, now it's been brought to their attention. What does that got to do with their job?
They can work on it. They can work on themselves. This is a self mental health evaluation. This could do something for the betterment of that individual, that they find out why they're feeling this way, what's going on with them.
Okay, then now
I'm not saying that they need medication, but we know, I will say, in the United States, and
as you know,
all over the world, is a lot of people are on different medications for their mental health.
I get it, but now that you know, then what?
You're
at McDonald's, and McDonald's said, go down there and talk to this woman. She's the mental health provider for McDonald's.
It's your time.
Right? So you go down there and you go talk to her, and she bring up some stuff that's happened when you was a little child and everything. So what are we doing with this information?
Well, Kane, don't have all the answers, but like I said, this could help.
What?
People in situations. Maybe that incident with the let's say we brought up McDonald's, the young lady that unalived, that the manager, whatever happened with this girl, that she said, whatever memories, she wasn't stable. Okay, that's cause for concern. Ma'am, you're feeling these emotions right here. You're in this category right here. They might understand some things about themselves. I might need help.
And okay, but help, so you're saying that the government needs to, or the company needs to,
well,
look into the well-being of their employees by paying for a mental health provider to know that they're good outside of work. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but this is not saying that they're gonna stop working, lose their job.
No, I ain't saying nothing about that.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I didn't say cool. I just said this is about them outside of work.
Yes, for the individual self. Yes, you're gonna find out some things that you, like I said, and I've repeated this before because it's so important, because you can truly find out, like the genealogy, when people want to know where they're from and all that stuff. Man, talking to one of those providers and the specific way they ask the questions and the questions that they have lined up, it can be a new discovery about oneself, brother. It can be.
Okay, but what does that got to do with your job, though?
Yeah, just anybody that's working, it's not even about the job. Okay, let's just we could exclude the job, but now just you being here, okay, we just say citizens or whatever, every 5 years having a mental health assessment done on you, just mandatory. And you could find out, like us again, and I'm saying it, I don't want to continue to repeat myself, but it could be some self-discovery where you can find out what's going on with you and better yourself and not walk around in a depressive state or whatever state that you're in that you might not even aware because you're so normal to you.
That's something that is something that the government will do. Will implement. You want like the government to make sure that everybody goes to these places, and you know that we don't have enough providers for all the citizens in America.
Right.
We don't.
I thought that was interesting. I thought it was interesting.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have enough, so that means we got to train all these people to actually do it. More. Then they got to get looked at. By somebody else that do it, and that person got to get looked at by somebody else that do it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're saying yes, they are no. So I would say this. Don't make it mandatory, but I would say, like people, if you're going through things and you see repetitiveness, and you need somebody to talk to, and you don't have anybody, no outlets. Talk to a mental health provider.
Come on.
That's it. And you may give an excuse of, I ain't got the money. I don't know, blah, 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 blah. But you have money to do other things. You got money to get J's. You got money to get your new outfit. You got money to go to the club. You got money to get the new car. You got all this other money. But this is nothing more than your health. So take care of your health. That's no different from regular health. That's your mental health, but just regular health. Some people don't go to the doctor until they, in pain. It's no different.
Men still bad about that. Men are still bad about that.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. Same exact thing. So you may find some out that you got some kind of issue with your gut and you need to get this taken care of. But it's the same difference, man. So I think it's an individual thing. If you want to know, some people don't want to know. Yeah. I've heard stories where people say, you know what, I don't want to do a yearly physical because they may tell me something I don't want to hear. So they're scared to hear the results of a blood work, or they're scared to hear, you know what I mean? So some people are like that, and they don't feel nothing, so they're like, I'm not going to do anything. But if you're going to look at your overall health and mental health and things of that nature, just go get checked.
Oh yeah,
and and we've talked about this. Make it a birthday gift to yourself every year.
Come on, you brought that up. A birthday gift to yourself, loving on you.
Yeah,
come on.
Go see the doctor. Go see the mental health. If you need to see the mental health quite a few times, you need to see the doctor quite a few times because you need to get something checked out or looked at. Then by all means, go ahead and do so. But it's all about what you want to do for yourself, not the company that you work for saying you need to go do this and all that. I get certain professions require that because you may have firearms or you have these different things.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You can't give you a firearm if you unmentally unstable or whatever, right? So that's why I get those instances. But I mean, people at McDonald's, they need to go. They just need to do it, period, if they want to make sure they're, sane.
Yes.
Period. Not just for the job, but just sane, period.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I see it, I mean, guys, yeah, I mean, y'all can put in the chat or in the comments, man, what y'all think about that situation.
Yes. Come on.
Do you think this is needed? Employers need to pay for mental health assessments every 5 years. I don't know where 5 came from, but 5 years, like, well, I mean, yearly. People go through stuff, year after year after year, and then you're gonna wait till the 5th year to get assessed. Some people go through stuff every year.
Come on.
Every year, and then you're gonna wait till the 5th year. Now to get talk to somebody. Somebody talk to you.
Especially as you get older. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on,
man. Look, you turn 40 and now you're 45. Now you finally talking about it. Ooh. You've been going through stuff all this whole time. And Mitch said, man, every 5 years, come on through.
Hey. Hey. It could be worse then. Hey, come on.
That's what it's building. It's compounding. Yeah, it's definitely compounding. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, man. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, that's what I say, man. In the comments, man, what y'all think about it?
Let us know.
What do y'all think about it in the comments, in the chat? Chat, what y'all doing? I put a little goal on the chat. I don't know if y'all noticed that, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are probably not on their PC. They may be on their phones or whatever. But I put a little goal down there, man. If y'all reach that goal, we'll try to do more of these lives and on the super chats and the super stickers or whatever, man. And then you see in the bottom right corner there, you can see the actual Cash App if y'all want to, support the show or whatever. But yeah, it was, this is what we do. We just, we got topics, we talk about things, and we call ourselves the Uncomfortable Truth, Kane and Mitch, because I tell you what, I'm not gonna speak for Mitch, but hey, look, I say the things that you don't want you thinking about, but you just don't want to say. You know what I mean? Like, I'll say those things, man. I'm like, nah, man, that's dumb, that's stupid. Why y'all doing this? Whatever, right? I will say that.
Like him.
I will say that. I will say those things because some people be politically correct in life, man. Whatever.
Yeah, try to sugarcoat it a little bit.
Yeah,
try to ease you with it.
No. Just say it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just say it and put it out there. Be direct. I'm all about being direct, and that's why I normally do so. Guaranteed. Yeah. Let us know, man, what y'all think. What y'all think about Uncomfortable Truth, Crimson Bros. Crimson Bro, like I was saying earlier, man. I mean, it's us, Kane and Mitch, and then like Young TNT, he does a little music.
Yeah, shout out.
Young TNT is responsible for the theme music and at the beginning and the end and all of that from our podcast episodes. Man, he kind of dive into the he likes to do the whole music and stuff like that. So I was like, hey, go ahead, bro. Do your thing, do your magic or whatever. So yeah, all credit goes to him when it comes to that. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's what we do. Y'all just let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think. Give us some feedback. I'm cool. I mean, if y'all ever notice, because we do got a short channel too. We have a short channel called Crimson Bros Shorts. Crimson Bros Shorts. And Crimson Bros Shorts, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Crimson Bros Shorts is nothing more than us asking questions to the family. That's all it is. Me and Mitch come up with these questions, and these questions are like Mitch said, thought provoking. They come up. We just talk about different, realistic things that you may be going through, or things that you've thought of, or you may have not thought of them, but now we brought it to the forefront. Now, and we're just, how y'all feel about this situation and what y'all do in this situation. And we like to, get some feedback in the comment section. So that's why we kind of solicit that. That's Crimson Bros Shorts. on YouTube, and then this Crimson Bro Network, where we do more of the podcast, where we kind of sit down, talk about, discuss different topics and things of that nature, which is good. And soon to come, we'll do more of the interviewing different people or whatever, and get their comments and bringing people to the stage and things of that nature. So yeah, that's the plan with Crimson Bros, man. We're trying to grow this thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, and look, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, family, newcomers, to like us. Okay, I know the topics, you might not agree with some of the views. You might say too conservative and different things like that, but I promise you, look, I'm smiling now. You will smile too, listening to us, talking to us. I mean, good gracious, people say things about my boy Kane. Oh my goodness. Oh man, he's like that. Oh, he say those things that just gets me. It might be kind of right, but he just gets me. But then they talk to him. Oh man, dang, I ain't know he was like that when we talked to him. Come on, people. It is all good. It is okay to like us. It's okay to
It's okay. It's okay. We can have a difference of opinion on different topics. That don't mean I don't like you. That just means we have a difference of opinion. That's it. I would never talk, even if you felt like you were hard left liberal and you feel like everybody needs a handout and everything else. If you felt that way, I would not treat you any different. I will still talk to you. I will still hang out with you, whatever, right? You know what I mean? Have lunch with you, whatever, man. It's not a big deal. I don't use that as just because you feel that way that I need to act different around you or anything. So, but I know when it's reversed and I feel that way, people will try to avoid me. I don't know why, but that's what they do. I just don't know why.
I don't know how many people watching, but look, for the family members, where Crimson Bros, we like to travel. Where is a good place besides Miami and Las Vegas? The Crimson Bros. I'm talking about within the United States, because we usually be going out the country. Okay. Yeah, a nice place for us to go. To go. Give us a suggestion, because I definitely want to go. I want to go. I kept saying Colorado. I know you've been, but I want to, do some snowboarding.
Well, you ain't got to go to Colorado to do.
I know, but I got this jacket. That's so nice.
Yeah, but still, you don't. Yeah. You can still wear the jacket. It can still be, and it still be cold enough to wear it. But you don't.
It's gonna be real snow. I want to see the mountain. They say the air in Colorado was different.
Well,
where's a good place for us to go?
Well, in Colorado, yes, the air is a little bit different. Meaning, even if you're walking around with that, you may get short of breath and things of that nature. And you just don't want it, especially at certain altitudes. You just don't, you got to be careful with that. And you got to drink, water. You know what I mean?
Well,
because even though you're in that jacket and you may be sweating in that jacket, you don't know how much you are sweating. So you're losing a lot of liquids and you're going at high altitude. So a lot of people get dizzy and pass out at high altitudes when they don't. So you just got to be, mindful of that. When you're in Colorado, Boulder, Colorado, Denver, Colorado Springs, all up in there or whatever. Because that's why they say what they say. The Mile High City is high elevation, man.
Oh yeah,
you're up there. That's why they call it the Mile High. You're a mile in the air, man.
But let me say this right now, real quick. Shout out to Bogota. Shout out to Colombia. Let's go. Our people there. Yep. Shout out. Puerto Rico. Come on.
Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah. Yes, let's go.
Where else we go? We went to
Puerto Vallarta.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was okay. Yeah.
Puerto Vallarta, Colombia. So
yes,
Bogota. Yeah. And what was the other one you just said? Oh, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, La Placida. Yeah. Shout out. Everybody need to go there to see it. Then go to Old San Juan.
Well, tell me this. Are you still on for the last home game in Little Rock for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Are you down still, or are you still up in the air?
You gonna ask me that on live right now?
Yeah,
I mean, who they playing? Who they playing? I need to know the date, Kane.
Alabama State.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on, Alabama State.
No, it may be Alabama A&M. It may be Alabama A&M. But I mean, does it matter?
Man, come on, Alabama A&M. I want y'all to do something to South Carolina. Okay. I said South Carolina, but Arkansas, the Razorbacks or whatever. You sure it's A&M?
Well, I'm sorry. So A&M is on the 30th of August, and then on the 6th of September is Arkansas State. I'm sorry, I had those mixed up.
Is that another HBCU?
No, Arkansas State is not.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just regular. No, it's not.
Well, yes, we're gonna come up there. We're gonna be live. We're gonna do it.
You just gotta let me know. Let me know if you're there.
If you're down, I'm down.
I'm gonna tell the congregation on my behalf. I'm not gonna speak for Mitch. I'm not gonna speak for Mitch. But on my behalf, yes, we're gonna try to do a live podcast September 6th, right there at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's the last. It's gonna be. We're gonna do some tailgating down there, so we're gonna have some good eats or whatever, and hopefully we have some good people to interview and talk to, and then talk about the actual game and stuff like that. So
okay,
and we're playing Arkansas State. That's usually, hopefully, that's one of those teams that we should beat, but you just never know. You just never know with college ball. And this is the game starts at 4 p.m. on September 6th, but we'll be there early, setting up, getting our things together, and hopefully we'll be walking around talking to people. We may even, if you've been following us, you know how in Puerto Rico we did a little music video for Puerto Rico.
Nice. Check it out.
We'll probably be recording there in Little Rock for a second music video. Young TNT says he's been writing some lyrics, and he's gonna be creating another song for this session of the podcast when we do it there. So it should be good times, man. Just stand by. It's a Saturday. It's at 4 p.m. on a Saturday, and if you're out in Little Rock or in that area, man, come out and join the family and have a good time. Get some free food, and we'll have a good time out there doing the podcast. And if you can't make it out there, definitely join us on the live session, and join us in the chat, and join us in the comments and everything, and we'll make sure that you get recognized and things of that nature, man. It's gonna be a good time, man. I want to show you support, and I want support. I want you guys to be involved too if you can. That's all. And it may just be me and Young TNT. I don't know, because
look, he's trying to put the pressure on me.
I ain't gonna put no pressure. No pressure. No pressure. But I'm just saying,
have my Alabama shirt on though. Okay. Yeah. I have my Alabama shirt. Roll Tide.
I don't know why. I don't know what that is, but like I say, he may not show up. I know he's the second part of Crimson Bros, but he may have some other issues or some other things going on. But however, I'll be there, and we're going live. So just believe it. Because I'm doing all the behind the scenes stuff anyway. I'll have my computer, all of that. So I'll have the cameras, computers, the mics and everything, so we can be wireless, all of that. So I'm gonna have all of that stuff. So it's just if you guys want to come through and just say hi, come by our little thing or whatever, wherever we at, just say hi and say what's up to Crimson Bros, and get something to eat, get you a little sandwich, a little chicken, a little whatever.
I don't know. The food good up there? I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna make it good though. We got a whole section, man. I think it's about.
Let's go.
We're gonna have the TVs for the to watch the game, and we're gonna have the grill going. So it's gonna be a good time for everyone.
Oh man, Young TNT.
Yeah, we're gonna have
grill.
That's what tailgating is.
I might have to get on the grill, man. I might have to get on the grill.
Oh no!
I might have to get on. Show you some old Alabama style.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I need you not to. I need you to stay away from. We'll get you a plate. We'll give you a plate. We'll give you a plate, but we don't need you to touch anything.
Hey, let me let everybody know. I make the best potato salad. I mean, probably in Montgomery. I make the best potato salad. I mean, we can have
it take about 4 hours to make
it. Don't matter. When it has to be that good, you can sell it. You hear me? You can raise your kids on it. I make the best. Kane was upset. It might take 3 hours, but I'm telling you, it make you slap your mama. I'm telling you. Let's go. Yes.
I want that, man.
Let's go.
I'm gonna tell you what it does. He goes to the Kroger, the food line. That's what he do.
No.
He go there and then just go get a bunch of potato salad. Like, hey, y'all, this is what I got right here.
But if if I did that, I could doctor it up.
Oh, and I could do if I did that. See, you hear what he say?
If I did that. Yes. I got one more little question though, Kane. I'm gonna hit this out, and just to the people, come join us. Now this is a relationship question. It's a relationship question. Okay, now if both parties cheated on one another, and y'all talked and said, "Hey, let's start this thing over. Let's go to counseling." Is that a go or a no-go for you? Would you do it? Both of y'all done cheated.
I think this is back to mental health again, right? So you want to go to counseling, right? So
would you if they said you suggest
on a mental health kick right now?
Woo, that's what it sounds like. Gracious. Come on.
It sounds like that, but I mean to go and talk to I've done it.
Can't do it.
I've done it. I'm gonna tell you my experience. So I've done it. I've been to a mental health provider for a relationship and things of that nature. I felt like
me too.
It wasn't successful. I'll tell you that it wasn't successful. Okay. We both said our sides. We both argued. They both was like a mediator. The guy or whatever was the guy that was the mediator. He was a mental health provider, but he didn't do his thing. And I felt like, I mean, yes, of course they'll give you homework. I need you to work on this and come back the next time or whatever. They do all of that, but I got nothing from it. This is my experience. I've been there, ex-wife or whatever, right? I've been there and sat in there and listened to them, arguments, whatever. Such and such is not listening to me, blah, 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 whatever. And I got nothing from it and didn't go back. So that's my experience. That's my experience.
Just one time?
It was like a couple times. It was like 2 times.
Okay. I did, yeah.
Yeah, because he came back for the second time or whatever. And then, it was nothing. Got nothing out of it. That was my experience.
I appreciate
Not to say that it may help somebody else out, and I may have had to or should have went to a different provider and then see what they would do, or maybe that particular provider just wasn't good. That's just like anything else, like you go to a mechanic and that mechanic ain't good. So, do you quit on your car or do you go to another mechanic?
Oh, we go to another one.
Yeah, you just find somebody else. But you just wasted your time and money with this one or whatever. Some people feel like that. So, and like I said, that was my experience. I didn't get anything out of it. And, if I had to, well, I don't even think I would have to. What? Now at the stage where I'm at now, I feel like I wouldn't even have to even go back there because I've grown in life, not from what they gave me, but from just different life experiences and looking at life in a different aspect. So I don't necessarily need to even do that. So because I'm more so, being transparent and talking with, my significant other and things of that nature. So I'm in a different stage. Those individuals who just learning and things of that nature, it may be beneficial for them. Maybe they haven't thought or dealt with or whatever, they may have not, dealt with that type of situation. So it's probably something beneficial for them, but then again, it may not be. So.
Well, I appreciate you sharing, brother. I appreciate you sharing. And just like you, I've did the counseling, I don't know how many counselors I went to. I can remember the first time I did go to the counselor, and it was a lady therapist that was talking to us, and man, I just heard of all of my transgressions and everything. And I got up after about 25 minutes. Man, both of y'all against me, and I got up out of there. I waited in the car. We drove home.
So you didn't even complete the session.
Oh, I waited for 30 minutes. I just was getting barraged. That's how I felt. I was young. That's how I felt. And we drove home, didn't say anything. A little while later, went to that same individual, stayed a little bit longer. And I agreed with some things, took a little bit of accountability of some of the things, but it takes two. It takes two to admit, if you really want to be, we've done this to each other. It takes two of y'all really want to get to stay together. And you said one thing too that I definitely agree with. If the two of y'all seem to argue, a third person needs to be, somebody has to mediate it, because I can't talk to her.
No one's listening.
Yes, nobody's listening.
Yeah.
Somebody you trust. If it's not a psychiatrist, or it has to be somebody that can just be non-biased and listen. Okay, yeah, y'all can come down. That's cool. Okay, we have somebody now. Hey, just listen to what she's really saying is this. What he's really saying is that, because we can't argue. And then, I meant to maybe four different people that we talked throughout my marriage. And you start finding some things about yourself. And then, okay, if now me and the counselor are both in agreement, this is something that really maybe y'all can't find peace amongst each other. It might be, they don't usually say, it might be in y'all best interest to go your separate ways, honestly. Because who wants to live, where you're on guard almost all the time? That's not natural. That's not good for anybody. If kids, especially, it's not good for yourself. And we talked about sanity earlier, but it's definitely not good when you have kids involved and they get to see some of the the friction. Even if you try to hide it, I promise you, people, kids know, but for yourself. So I think, if both parties are not committed to doing this, really committed, then it won't work. It won't work. So that's it, but to try, give forth the effort, but both of y'all really have to mean it. Really have to mean it, So it's not impossible. It's not impractical. But you gotta have that love there.
Yeah, and I would, especially, congregation, family, or whatever, if y'all have, experience, some type of mental health and, marriage counseling, relationship counseling, whatever type of counseling, if y'all had successful and it was successful, place it in the comments, man. Place it in the chat. What benefits did you get from it? Did it help your situation? Did it help it temporarily? Because some people, it's like, it helped me for 6 months, and then we went back to our dreaded ways or whatever. But I'm curious in what y'all got to say about how it helped you. Like I said, Mitch said, do it, and it may help you, and everybody got to be on the same page. He said he walked out, so that means he wasn't on the same page. But me, I said we both was there, went through the sessions, and I got nothing out of it. It didn't help. It didn't help. You know what I mean? And that's just my experience, and it's not everybody's experience. It's just mine. So, let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think about that in the chat or whatever, man. Just let us know what y'all think, and it's interesting if it's helping people. If it's helping people, please let other people know that it is helping people, so it encourages other people to actually go.
Men, could you endure your spouse cheating on you and take her back? Women, could you endure the same thing? We know, I have many male friends, homeboys, or whatever, that were out there on their wives. And some of the wives stood by, some of the wives left. Most of them stood by until enough was enough. Or one of my friends, and I say it's true, genuine love, he was a wild boy. But all she did, and I would be with him out there cutting up, when I first came into the Navy. But all I know is she just was praying. She was always in the church when we wasn't going or whatever, out partying. But I don't know what really changed. And then we started going to the church. His whole life changed, man. People don't want to believe that, but it happened. I saw it. I witnessed it. Mm-hmm. The man, them us became thicker than, but she endured it. They was older,
But I think mostly if it comes to that situation, when it comes to cheating, women do forgive more than men do.
Yes. Oh yeah. Come on. I believe that too.
100%. So women will because they probably don't want to go back to the drawing board, and they think that maybe he has changed his ways or whatever. A guy will always look at another woman, and this is from the guy's perspective. Come on. If she cheated, you would always look at her as a cheater. Like she opened herself to another man. When you look at it like that, she opened herself to another man. Like what we had was not as sacred as what I thought it was, and she opened herself to another man. It feels so different. It hits different for a man to hear that his old lady is messing with another man.
Because we know what we do. We saying sacred. I don't even throw that. I just throw that out. We don't even think. I wouldn't even think about that because I know, man, another person was with mine. Even though I know I've been out there cutting up. It's just the truth, y'all. Man, it just hits different. No. The thrust, all of that. No. The dominance. No. Come on. All that goes through my mind. I'm gonna leave it alone after that. But that's the truth. And men think. I know I was thinking like that. Oh no, come on, man.
Well, you got to also look at that we can't even control it.
Yeah, true.
Men can't even control sex,
No.
They can't. They can't control sex. So since they can't control sex, it's up to the woman to control it. So she would have to say yay or nay.
Yes.
So she is saying yes. Even if a guy goes out and cheats, he can't cheat until the woman says yes.
Calm.
Yes. Yeah. She would have to be vulnerable to the man and say, yes, you can have it. That's all. That's the only thing that can happen. I get all those other instances where he's taking it, but there's not guys. Yeah, we ain't talking about that. And guys are not taking like that. But for the most part, she is controlling it. So she can say, no, not today. Yes, today. You can have it right now. You can have it this way. I don't want that. You stop. That's what happens. She controls it. So that's why it hits harder for a male because you said yes to this other man.
Woo, come on. And look, Kane, when you saying that and we just talking, pride, does pride play a little bit into that, Kane?
It may be.
Men. Come on, man.
It may be a little pride, but we know that we can't control it when a woman says yes. We can't.
Yes. My girl. And ladies, that might sound chauvinistic, but my girl did this to me.
Yes.
That's mine. That's how a man mine thing. That's mine right there. No, I can't believe this. No, I can't see it taking her back.
Yeah.
But women be way more forgiving.
Yeah. Because they know that other women would have to give it to him. He ain't taking anything from anybody else. Yeah, because this is how it is.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna leave y'all with this, and we don't have to go into this, But why is it, guys and girls, when we're single, you trying to meet somebody, you go through your difficulties, but once you find a person and y'all are starting to hit it off, it seems like it's nonstop. People trying to get at you now. Especially you done got good with your
I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, that now it's more people. Now that you have somebody, you say, okay, this is my girlfriend. Now we're serious. Now it just seems like
you putting it out there. That means you're talking to other people about the person.
No, not saying you're talking to, now you have a girlfriend. It doesn't mean that you're telling everybody no. Because I know that happens a lot. You find somebody and y'all are cool or whatever, but now you work at your other places, and now the opposite sex, the woman is you're meeting different people and they're very interested. They're flirting with you, but it wasn't like that before. You never experienced that. Okay.
And how do they know that you have someone?
No,
you have a different glow about yourself.
I'm not. Hey, maybe it's on you. Maybe it's on you. Maybe I'm glowing. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just saying, like,
the Crimson Bros exclusive.
Like, why would they even know that you're with someone unless you're talking about that someone?
Oh, you can talk about that someone, but Kane, maybe you the oddity on this. People in the comments, let me know. Let me know. When you meet someone and now you done establish somebody that's your girlfriend, that's your boyfriend, and y'all are really, really into each other, and now more people find you attractive. More people are talking to you, trying to get at you. Hey, really? Baby, I can't talk to you. Yeah, you said really, man. I think that is factual, Kane. Well, I need somebody to come
but maybe certain individuals get that attention, but I don't know what brings that attention. Maybe you have a different swag about yourself. Maybe you are cleaning up yourself a little bit more now, and then now women are recognizing you. And if they are, then that's probably why they are, coming to you versus knowing that you're with another woman and you haven't said one word about another woman.
Kane smelling real good. Oh,
yeah. So why are you doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I don't think there's no. Are you saying there's a women intuition that you have a woman and they just?
No, I'm definitely not saying that. It's just
what are you saying?
The as people say, the atmosphere. Now you're happy. You was looking for somebody. You was dating, trying to find somebody, to talk to, here and there. But once you found that individual, man, I like this person. Oh, we're an item now. Now it seemed like droves come. People,
but no one knew you found a person.
No.
It has to be
right. It could be the swag. What you said, you taking better care of yourself and everything.
Yeah.
But it seems like once, I know it's not happened to me several times. Once I was talking with someone or whatever, it just seemed so easy. They were just coming. Hey, meeting people. Yeah. Now you said it's foreign to you. I'm surprised. People.
I don't get
family.
I don't get that attention like Mitch. He's a star player around here.
Listen to him. They say you got to watch them people who talk like that. Yeah, come on, people.
He's a star player around here. He can just he can smile. He's like, look at my dimples. You know how he do.
Don't let that say y'all need to stop. How can you not like us, people? Come on. Let's go. Yeah.
That's what they do, man. Guarantee. Yeah. I want to introduce to those probably who's watching us, and not very many, but however, I love that you're here with us and you're sticking with us. I want to introduce one of the videos.
Wait, what are you doing?
We have. Man? This is a video of when we were in Puerto Rico. Remember?
Oh, the one that you shot and edited?
Yeah.
Hey, check it out, y'all.
Yeah.
We had an outstanding time, and he did a lot of work. Kane did that. He pieced it together, y'all.
Well, I'll be trying. That's
the man, he's outstanding.
Guaranteed, I'll be trying, but it doesn't work all the time. It doesn't work all the time, but you can kind of see.
I gotta put on
how.
Yeah. I don't know who that guy is.
So Young TNT, right? So that, and I just want to put y'all on to a Young TNT. Can't take my shine or whatever. And we are in San Juan.
Yes,
San Juan, Puerto Rico. San Juan, Puerto Rico. So what I want to do is I give you guys the opportunity to watch this full screen. Okay. And it's on the channel, for everybody who's watching. It's on the channel. You can see it under Can't Take My Shine, Young TNT, or whatever. I'll give you the full screen, and y'all can kind of watch it. It's what did it say, 5 minutes or so y'all can just check it out and just let us know what y'all think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me get some.
There we go. Man, let's go.
All right,
come on, man.
No, man, you take all day, man.
You see this dude here? He take all day long, and then he want to look like me.
We gotta get to the video shoot.
I know, but this guy was trying to look like me.
Big TNT, baby. Yeah. Hey, it's your fault, man.
It's not my fault. Mitch and Kane.
I need you to get it together.
Boy, I tell you. And we late. We gonna finally
what
get
they
there.
Say, black folks. God, dog.
Yeah. That CP time for you, brother.
Shout out Young TNT.
For sure. TNT is gonna be in Little Rock when we do that tailgate.
See, because you was shooting basketball. Look at the old man right here.
We got the bouncing out.
I don't know what that is. Looking like a suck. Oh, now I ain't been that long.
Look at the older man right there. Look, he had that. Look, CBN. Hey, CBN. Look, he old man too, right there. Look, his knees probably hurt too. I know his knees hurt.
Protein. He got muscle knees.
You got muscle knees.
Look like an old man.
I was up for 36 hours straight, y'all.
Bros, we in the mix. Believe that, Puerto Rico.
$14 python. Yeah. Production. Executive producer thing. Let's go. Let's go.
And I just did that. I done mixed this though.
Oh yeah, we here. That's San Juan. If y'all didn't know, man, I'm telling you, y'all gotta look around, man. We're gonna show you all the places, every place that y'all normally don't see in San Juan. We're gonna show you. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
Come on, y'all heard what they saying? We out here doing something. That's what you gotta do. You with your bros. Come on, that's it, man.
This is what we about to get into.
We're gonna shoot a podcast down here live in Puerto Rico. So y'all tune in. We got the crimson girl. We got the crimson girl back there. We got the crimson girl back there.
With the boys, y'all know what it is. Great love.
Person Bros Network. Can't handle the truth. That's on you. Hey, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Video exclusive. Let's go. We just trying to travel, educate, learn.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, that's what's up. You know, and you know what? You know, everybody needs to unwind, have fun. You know, there's so many places in the States. We're gonna have a store going in the States too, you know, but just leaving, going over the water, just Puerto Rico is a nice place to start something, you know. When you don't have a passport or anything like that, man, you know, and you safe.
People don't know that. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, driver's license, just going to another state. I'm going to Georgia. I'm going to Detroit. You know, you don't need anything, just your driver's license. Start ID, people. Make sure you get them. That's it. And then it's not an expensive trip at all. You do an Airbnb, right? You know, come on.
Airbnb. I think that's the best way to go, especially if you're gonna go on a group or whatever, Airbnb or Verbo. That's what I did. That's what I did last time. We did a Verbo or whatever. But yeah, I think that's the best way to do it, man. If you're gonna go out there and try to have a good time and just relax and chill and all that good stuff, I think it's a good thing. Definitely a good thing, man. Y'all, you got to get out there and do things that you normally wouldn't do at the house, at the crib.
Do something. Come on. If you can only go 2 towns over, go. Get away. Get away. It's wild when people say it. I hear it, you know, people from big cities be like, man, I never left Detroit. I never left Chicago. Come get out of here. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
I still have never been to Vegas. We're gonna do that one day, you know. But I really want to go to what is the Grand Canyon and experience that, you know. Experience that.
It's an easy experience. You just gotta just do it.
I want to take, you know, my sons, you know. Yeah.
Do it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. You just gotta do it, man. And just, you know.
And I'm gonna say this, y'all. Y'all be tuned. This will be when we can take a little time off from our jobs. We both work still, that we get in the RV cane and ride, man. We never talked about that. I'm saying it on live right now.
I would do it.
Ride and then just go live different places where we go. Just a journey.
Yeah.
You know, no set destination, but we in the RV, man. Ride it.
I'm down with that. I have no problem with RVing. I have no problem with RVing.
I always wanted to do that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm down with it. We just got to set it up, and if you want to rent one, if you want to, you know, whatever, you know.
Yeah, we'll rent one. I'm gonna get a smaller one later on, or whatever. So
you gonna purchase you?
Yeah. That's the plan. Yeah.
You gonna drive around the U.S.?
Hey man, I just
you know you gonna go. You ain't going nowhere.
We go overseas and stuff so much, you know, that's cool, but it's places in the United States to go.
Yeah, of course.
I haven't experienced that. Military, we done went all over the world, but it's so many beautiful places that we have to offer, that we could be proud of here.
Yes.
It is.
I agree.
So come on now.
I definitely agree, bro. Yeah. So y'all got to take advantage of what's right here in front of us. Guaranteed. And traveling with the RV, that's a good lick, man. I would do that.
And guys, I'm gonna say it now, speaking specifically to the men, we all know, Kane and I travel a lot now. We always see women, and we done heard of girls' trips. Men, y'all have to travel too. I know we work, we toil and everything. I don't care. Women will save for the year to do their trip, to go places. I mean, everywhere I go, it's always a girl's trip somewhere.
Yes.
They're, doing things and they turning up, because they know, they done plan for this right here. You'll see a guy and a girl, or don't be too many guys that's just getting out there,
Yes.
But man, you have to do it too. You got to relax too. Your sanity, okay? For real, we tying it back all over to everything that we talked about.
Of course.
Your mental health. Why not? You deserve it. Everybody deserves. It's what you're gonna do for self. What are you gonna do for self? To be happy, to just smile inside and outside. You deserve it.
You gotta take care of yourself. I agree. And I got a question for you that's taking care of yourself, but in a different way, right? So
what's that?
Have you seen
this
is, I guess, pop culture, I guess you would say.
Normally
I don't deal with that.
On his stuff. What are you about to say?
So what do you think about the transformation of Serena Williams?
Kane, I don't know about no transformation. Serena, hey, look, Kane, don't. Oh man,
I'm just saying. What do you think about it?
I haven't seen a recent picture of it.
So you've seen it. I need you.
Photoshop thing. Stop.
No, this is not Photoshop. This is not Photoshop.
Oh,
right?
He had to do it.
Yes, I had to. Right? You see this right here? To the right?
Yeah.
This right here? That's her.
Okay.
So what she's doing is she's doing our GLP-1. She's done the little thing that you stick into your stomach or to your arm or whatever, and she lost 31 pounds or whatever, and that's her now. That's Serena Williams now. It's not this anymore.
That's when she was younger, when she was fit, man. I remember seeing her.
Well, she doesn't consider that fit. This is fit now.
Well, yeah, she don't have to have packed with the muscle. Yeah.
Yeah, see, she's actually a sponsor for it now.
Oh, okay, she getting paid promotion, so she actually using
because she's using it. She's using it. You see?
Okay.
See?
Well, I can say this. I don't know how safe it is, but we know she will be safe if it's affordable, because other people see her doing it. Okay, big time celebrity, they will do it too. As long as they are safe.
I get all that safeness, but get past the safeness. I'm just saying, what do you think about her transformation?
It's fine.
So she looks good.
Okay, she looks fine. Good. She's not muscular.
She looks good. She looks good.
She looked really thin right there. I mean,
no. Does she look good though? This is my question.
If she thinks she looks good, that's not my cup of tea.
No, but I'm asking you.
Well, to me, not right there. I like
her. It's not about her.
Yeah. But see, I don't prefer that. Now we going into what we prefer.
No, I'm not asking your preference. I didn't ask you what you prefer her then and now. I didn't ask that. I asked you, what do you think about her transformation? Your perspective.
My perspective. Okay. This is my perspective.
That's all I'm asking.
I prefer the then.
Nobody else.
Okay. Well, I prefer the then. That I like. I'm from Alabama. I like thick ladies. That's me. Not thin. No.
Okay.
But that's her. If that's what she likes and she's healthy and she's
We're not
okay,
asking about what she likes. I asked you what you
but
like.
that's for her. That I know, but I'm saying what I like. But I have no qualms with that because that's her or whatever. Is that her too right there?
It's the same thing, man.
My goodness. Come on now. Come on now.
But I'm trying to get you away from being politically correct. I want you to give your opinion about a person's transformation. That's all I want. I don't want her opinion. I don't want her opinion.
But you heard my opinion.
I don't care about her opinion.
But you heard mine. You asked mine. I gave it to you.
Yes.
That
you keep saying
scroll down again.
Okay.
Scroll down again.
She feels like it.
Kane,
I'm
no,
like,
no, go
bro,
up.
I don't care about what I'm asking. What you think about her transformation?
Kane, look, Kane. Will you go to go up? No, go up the opposite way. Yeah, keep going. Right there. I'm looking at that. Okay, if that's her right there, the one in the pink. Yes, I prefer her right there. That's just my preference because she's thick, she's healthy.
That's all I'm asking. Yeah. I'm not asking.
Yes, and I said
preference.
That. Yeah, I said that.
You keep saying
if she wants to be,
I'm asking your preference.
Yeah, and I said that. I said that several times. Okay, but if that's what she feels comfortable with, I don't care about
her. Dude,
yeah, but that's fine. No, all I'm saying is that's cool. That's cool because
you don't
that's
know how
cool.
You don't know how to give an objective opinion about a
no. You don't like my opinion.
No. I'm not.
You don't like what I'm saying.
You keep bringing up her. If that's what she likes, I didn't ask you what she likes. You keep bringing that up.
But she's an individual. I said
I don't care what she likes. I'm asking your opinion.
I gave it to you time and time again. People
quit bringing up her what she likes.
Yes.
Why aren't you bringing up her what she likes?
Because that's what she's doing right now.
But I didn't ask you what she's doing.
I gave you.
If I would have said Mitch, if I would have said Mitch, man, what do you think Serena feels about her transformation? And then you would say, if she feels that she likes it, then she likes it. But I didn't ask you about her opinion of herself.
I gave it to you anyway. I still said what I prefer and what I like.
To be politically correct.
It's not about being politically correct. It's no way near. You asked me a question, I answered it, but you didn't like the answer. Sir.
No, I don't. No, you kept adding to your answer. Is what it is. Yeah, I don't need to know about her opinion. I want to know your opinion.
Now, if I would have said, now this is politically correct. I think she's beautiful in both pictures.
No.
That's what she likes.
You still do politically correct.
Yeah, I do. I do. But look, if I would have said that, no. But yeah, it's okay. I remember seeing Serena in Dubai, in Dubai Tennis Classic, when she was a lot younger. What year was this? 2004, 2000? Yeah, maybe 2003 or 4. And she was heavily muscular, that's when what's her name? Lindsay Davenport was playing. So this was way back in the day, and those ladies were all fit. I tell you what, very fit. As athletes, she makes her transition to what she wants to be. That's on her. But Mitchell, for the last time, says, I like the then picture. Okay.
Stick with that and let's roll with that, bro.
That's what look like.
Why we can't have a conversation about how you like the old her? Why you just can't?
Serena, I don't you see this guy. Do your thing, Serena. Do your thing. Which one do you prefer, Kane?
I like when she was thicker. Mm-hmm. Of course. I like the then.
I don't know. You from Arkansas?
I'm telling you.
And I said
that's what I like. She doesn't look good thin. That's my opinion.
Thank you for saying that. Okay.
So you don't want to give an opinion about a woman. I'm giving an opinion about a woman, and I like her when she's thick. I don't like her when she's thin. That's my opinion.
That's your opinion. That's fine.
You keep bringing her in it. I didn't ask you about her opinion about herself.
But I gave you my opinion. I definitely gave you my opinion several times.
If she likes it, if she's comfortable with her losing weight,
but I said
you sound political. You sound political.
Well, you say I sound political.
Yes.
But I said what I prefer, and then I said this is where she's going, that is
I
fine.
don't care nothing about that. I didn't care nothing about her journey.
See, yeah.
See,
yeah,
you got to answer the question as I asked. I asked the question,
guy.
what do you think about her transformation?
I thought you was going to say, but when we first started, I thought you were going to say that she bleached her skin or something like that, you know.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she has, but I just
don't
asked
know.
about her
This
body.
is different makeup. Yeah.
I just asked about her body. I'm looking at them like, I don't
but it's
like.
Okay. Shout out to Serena.
It's not
Williams.
okay. It's not okay.
Why is it not okay if she's healthy? If that's what
it's not okay. It's not okay. I'm giving my opinion.
Okay, well then you share your opinion.
No, you act like you can't give opinion about if somebody looked at me and
just because I don't agree with you.
I was too big. If somebody said I was too big, like Kane, you too big.
Get off my boy. Opinion. Yeah, get off my boy.
That's fine. All right. They can have their opinion. What's wrong with them having their opinion?
Why are we debating about this right here?
Because
Serena, do your thing, girl.
You don't never want to give. You just never want to tell people the real deal. You just want to. If you're okay with.
So, do you think right there that she's okay with? She's unattractive with these photos?
She's not attractive to me at all.
Okay.
In these, no.
Okay.
It's more masculine.
Oh, you think she's more
masculine features right there? That's masculine. I don't want to say the word, but you know.
Okay, stand by.
But that's what it looks like. That's not the feminine, thick woman that I'm used to.
Okay. And that's fine. Because they get older.
Well, and they change?
Yeah, they change to whatever they want to do. Women would go crazy to lose all that weight or muscle mass.
Yeah. But most women wanted her body. And her body was authentic.
Yes, it was.
Now she's sticking herself with this thing, and it's not authentic.
Well, she could have been doing it for health reasons. You don't know.
I get it. I get it. I don't care what's the reasoning behind that, because that's not what you acting like I'm sitting here like, is she diabetic? And that's not what we're talking about.
Nobody said that. I know. Come on. Yeah. Shout out Ozempic, sponsor us, okay?
Dude. The question was,
but I got
do you like her transformation? That's all the question was. I didn't talk about her health status and none of that. We're just looking at physical. You know what I mean? That's all I'm asking, man.
And then somebody gonna be on we're gonna get a comment on people, family. They objectifying Serena. No, we just giving our opinion. And let me tell you something, people.
It's an objective opinion too.
Yeah. And ladies and guys, y'all do it so much amongst each other, so much it's ridiculous. Women be women's worst critics, for real. So leave us alone, but we'll see it in the comments. We will. But shout out to you, Serena. Go ahead, do your thing, mama.
Put some more weight on, mama.
Hey, be healthy. Leave her alone.
Get back to this status right here. You ain't got no makeup on. That's fine. We don't need no makeup.
She was a lot younger then.
But I'm saying, that's all you need. You don't need to put no makeup. If in her 40s, she don't need to put no makeup on. You don't need that.
That's a glam shot. Well, they say
we don't need that.
To beat her face.
That's cute. You like that? Yeah. See how you got quiet?
She look cute. She look cute. I like them long. I can't help it. I mean, hey, but I really like natural, but I do like those highlights going on.
No, you don't.
Hey.
You don't like natural.
Hey, to some degree. I'll tell you what changed my perspective was when I'm stationed in Afghanistan and seeing the sisters and everything, they started going braids. The girls was charging who could do hair. They was charging crazy amounts of money. So sisters started going natural. Man, I started loving the natural hair. And I was still married at the time. And then I got back and, asked my wife to go natural, at the time. Natural hair is just, I don't know, Afrocentric. It's a beautiful thing to me, But I still like when I see the 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 wigs, weaves, the little blonde, sometimes with a little touch of a little color. Hey, come on. Special occasion, but I like natural too. Well, natural is where I'm at. I think we both natural, right?
Oh yeah, I keep it natural. I ain't got no hair on the head.
Yeah. Oh man, if I could grow some dreads. Look at them. They see them crimson bros. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
I ain't
go.
got,
Come
I
on.
ain't got, I ain't got no hair either,
Yeah.
guaranteed. But yeah,
Yeah.
my perspective is I like her when she was
Okay. That's what's up.
when she
That was
was
surprising.
thinner. I like her when she was thicker or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
I don't like the thin look. I don't like that. But that's just my I always liked her when she was thick throughout all the years, man. She always been thick, and then she just lost that ever since it seems like she just did this right after the Super Bowl. She was in the Super Bowl, remember?
Oh yeah. When she did a little
She was
thing,
crippled.
working. Yeah.
She wasn't small then, and then right after, it seems like she just started doing this, and now she's a spokesperson for Roe.
Okay. Well, it's a testament. She doing her thing. Mother thinks she has maybe 2 kids, but maybe that's what she wanted to do. We don't know.
We know that's what
But
she wanted to do.
yeah, definitely. And she
Yeah.
probably getting paid handsomely for it also.
Yeah, but it ain't about money. It
I know.
ain't about money.
But we just talking about forget what Kane likes or whatever.
No, I was just telling you what I like, man. And I'm
Mhm.
not talking about money. You're doing it for the money. You're doing it for whatever. But it's just I want to let me share this.
Kane cutting up, y'all. He cutting up. He is
I just
cutting
want
up
you to look.
tonight.
Just look to the right. Just that one right there.
What's okay? Do
Does
your
she
thing.
recognizable?
Not all the way, but she does.
Does she look like Serena Williams right here?
Yes. Yeah, it could be an imposter. But
so if you've seen this person, you'd be like Serena. Or if you seen somebody that look like this person, or this person,
she was younger, man.
or this person, all these people.
She wears different styles, so I would say, oh yes,
yeah, that right there is awesome,
gorgeous. But I don't know how old she was then, Kane. We not gonna all. They'll say, man, we prefer to Kane 10, 12 years ago. Come on, stop. Semantics, brother.
That's 2019.
Hey, that still was a hey.
I'm just saying. Hold on, let's see.
I don't think that was a bad picture though. It wasn't. No.
Let's see what she looked like during the Super Bowl. Was she small then? She was getting there.
I think she was on her way. She was on her way, brother.
But look, she still had the leg.
Definition. She might not want to look as muscular.
Now she don't even look like this anymore, though.
Okay, yeah.
But that was January, bro.
Oh, she been working her tail off.
That's January. She didn't work anything. She lost the 31 pounds with the little shot.
Okay, and she lost a lot of muscle, probably.
Yes.
That's what
she definitely lost muscle.
Definitely. I knew he was going to go to that.
Super Bowl commercial. Look at that. That was one of the commercials for Michelob.
Let's get out.
January. Let's get out.
Let's get off. Let's get off.
Yeah, see?
Get out, Serena. Hey.
See what I'm saying? That's 8 months
ago. What
are
we doing? Bro. Yeah.
8 months ago, and her transformation is wow.
I might have to get on it. What's the name of that thing? I'm gonna have to check into it.
What? This is Google.
Yeah. What's the name of that? The
Row?
pen. I might have to give me a row.
Oh.
Okay, I might have to pop it in. Let's go.
Yeah, you look like a little sick.
Take me back to my days. You know, when I was running the ball.
Though. You'll look sick though. You'll lose all your muscle mass. Yeah, you may lose the weight, but you'll look sick. You'll be like, man, is he okay? Is he okay? Is everything okay with him? Is everything okay? That's how people would think, though. So I don't know, but let us know, man, what y'all think about, man. We talked a little bit about Serena. You know, the main conversation is about DC, and the takeover and all of that. If y'all rewind back to the beginning, we talked a lot about that and my perspective and Mitch's perspective of that.
Yes.
We just want to know your perspective of it. That's all it really is, man. Anything for the congregation, man? We're gonna go ahead and close them out, man. It's getting kind of late. I know we don't have too many viewers right now. It's kind of getting slow or whatever. But I mean, I just want to, we don't want to monopolize anybody's time for the weekend. Right. So we try to get in there during the week. And we're gonna try to do more of these, hopefully we can gain a different audience and people can see us live versus the recorded versions of us. But anything else, bro?
Oh no, everybody, just stay safe. Watch us, share us with your people. Share us with your people, because as you see, we love to talk, and we'll talk about anything. That's like when family, they talk about everything. They talk about everything. And when you can do that with your family, it's all good, because it's coming from a respect level. Yeah. We respect all of y'all. I know y'all respect us, and we're going to have some times where we just cutting up, having a good time. And then some times where we're not going to agree, but we are family. That's all. And do something. That's it.
For sure. And that's the uncomfortable truth. Hey, baby.
Do something. And I got a Charlie horse. It's trying to hit my leg, y'all. My right leg.
Oh, Lord. Old man problem. Right below me. Hey, we have a playlist of similar interests and social issues and things that you are interested into. Click on it.
And congregation, just where I'm pointing. This is what YouTube recommends for you to watch because of the content that you've seen of us. Click it.
For sure.
Watch
Do it for us.
And share it.